actually no better way to start than that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. We're here with Mr. Sky Westman, a.k.a. London Batman. My name is Heinzkin Viva. Del Morgado.
You know, it's not a secret identity.
Cheers,
tell
man.
Everyone
We've got some amazing cigarellos, and we've got some brandy. This is the best way to go, because this man has no shame and doesn't care and loves to smoke some cigars every now and then. Am I right?
Oh, my God.
God bless. So we're actually here in his apartment, chilling out with Sky Westman. Hi, everybody. Del Morgado here. Del Morgado Show Unleashed. Mr. Sky Westman, a.k.a.
The London Batman.
The London Batman. So we're going to enjoy some cigars. So I'll be taking a couple of puffs every now and then. And this man is going to describe himself to you right now while I enjoy the cigar and have a little sift of brandy. So, sir, please do tell us about your secret identity.
The life and times of one Schuyler Nathan William Weston.
Oh, shit, I like that.
Oh, God
bless you, sir.
I know, right? God bless me, too.
God, I didn't even drink the first time.
It's funny, yes. Oh, that's glorious stuff.
Oh, that's so good,
brought
eh?
The good stuff.
I got the brandy, the good shit, man. No messing around.
I don't like drinking alcohol straight like this, but
brandy.
I can do this.
But we're smoking, so
that
makes sense. Okay, so real quick, let everybody know basically about London Batman. Describe us, London Batman, if you will.
A day in the life of London Batman.
No, not a day in the life. Just tell everybody what London Batman is.
Well, It's really messed up to admit, but basically I'm a crazy person who thinks he's Batman.
He's not that crazy looking, though.
Oh, no, I get by.
He looks like a sexy bastard.
I get by.
He looks like Bruce Wayne.
I get that a lot.
Right?
Yeah.
Speaking of Bruce Wayne, how are your parents?
So
I always bust. Sky's been on my show a couple of times just to clarify. Oh, geez, you okay?
I'm good, bud.
Okay. He's been on my show a few times, and I've always busted his balls about that, which is kind of hysterical. But your parents are alive and well.
I'm not an orphan in the
no,
true
you're not.
That's the word. However,
yeah,
Ma and Pa don't do social media, and they're very old-fashioned. My dad's a farmer, cowboy, and my mom's an ex-nun / sleeping princess thing. And I don't really have a good relationship with my parents. And it baffles me.
A lot of us don't. A lot of us don't.
No. You don't understand.
Okay.
Some people are just like, I just don't get along with my parents, and like other families, like I've noticed, like immigrant families and other minority families, they have such a beautiful relationship with their parents.
Right.
And
so you were
children.
Sort of like the black sheep.
We're Scottish.
In the family.
No, we're Scottish.
You're Scottish.
We don't love. We don't love.
Well, that's the same as Portuguese.
We will turn.
Yeah.
I'm under the impression of Portuguese love.
They
do.
No, we do.
They would protect. Let's just give you.
No, but we don't say it.
Here's the difference.
We don't say it.
They might not say it, but
No.
this is the difference, okay? Let's say you and I both kill somebody. Are your parents going to hide you?
No.
Mine aren't either.
No.
They're going to turn me in.
Oh.
They would turn me in.
Ouch.
That's what I'm talking about. And it's not a matter of like black loyalty.
That's not
It's
good.
the Scottish band of obey the law.
The Scottish way.
The Scottish way. Now, I'm not Scottish in any
Right.
I'm, like, sure, genetically, like, I got this red beard thing going on. Thanks.
I was going to ask you if you could do an impression, you know?
Can
you? Of yourself. Scottish.
Oh, you've been talking about Scottish accent. Don't do that Scottish accent.
I love it. I love it.
That's just throwing you.
We should do the rest of the interview like this. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, but it insults all the Scottish people because we do it sound like I'm ill. Like, I seriously.
I just realized my phone is on. Hold on,
you put that shit on silent. I put my shit on silent.
Yes. Okay, we're good. So, okay, all right, so getting off the Scottish thing. So, you have a few brothers as well, right?
Yeah, I'm the oldest of four.
You're the oldest of four.
But I'm the youngest looking.
Oh. Are you really the youngest?
I am the oldest.
Oldest, I mean.
Brother.
You're the oldest.
And I'm the youngest looking. Because the other boys went into jobs.
I thought they were older, man.
You know, exactly. That's why you thought they were older.
Fuck, what's this guy drinking?
I tell you, but none of you believe me. Like, I only tell the truth.
Of course.
And
the truth shall set you free.
Here's the reason why I only tell the truth. You need to know this.
You look taller than me, man.
I am taller than you.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm huge.
So tell us this.
I'm Batman.
I'll do the voice. Do the
Which one?
do the regular one. That's a little more.
That's the new one.
That's the new
what
one.
I do with the Affleck.
Ah, come on.
When I'm Affleck,
Yeah.
you gotta sound like this.
Do the old one. It's better. It's funnier. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, the old London Batman's funnier because it was just more
I
comical.
haven't done it in a while. I'm trying to figure out how to
jeez.
do it. Hey guys,
There you go.
there's this London Batman. Recognize. It's really hard to do this without the mask on my face. I gotta literally think I'm wearing my mask.
That's right. That's right. That's awesome, dude. So London Batman, for those of you who don't know, is a cosplay character. You've actually marketed yourself quite well.
If you say so.
Yeah,
I
a
don't
lot of
think so.
A lot of people know who he is. You've got
That's
big
true.
fan
I
base,
have a
right?
level of infamy that is not famous. Like I'm not famous. I'm just infamous.
Yes.
And like I didn't realize how infamous I was until this year.
Really?
Because I've met a whole bunch of new cosplayers. Some people are just up and comers. They're skyrocketing. They have
Right.
surpassed me in
Really?
fame. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, wow.
And they come up to me and they're just I don't know how to explain it without sounding like pompous, but they're just very receptive of me. They're very
Sorry.
you're a pig, sir. You're a fucking
Hey,
pig.
come on. This is what I do on the show all the time. Really?
So, and they
That's
come up to
cool.
me. They come up to me and they're like, "Dude, we heard about you before we met you." And it's not only that, like everyone knows you.
Wow.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Everyone knows me. Like everyone we talk to knows
Yeah.
you.
Right.
And it's like, wow. Well, if everyone knows me, how come my numbers aren't bigger?
Yeah, but people do know you because you have been in cosplaying for many years. How long have you been cosplaying?
Well, that's just it. I'm not.
It's not really cosplay.
I'm not a cosplayer.
No, it's not cosplay.
not
I'm
a
sorry. I
cosplayer.
apologize. I
I'm
apologize.
a crazy person
Yes.
who wanted to be Batman.
Oh, shit.
And that's exactly
Right.
what I did. And
Right.
then, 5 years into my vigilante career, cosplay became a thing. And then 2
Right.
years after that, I got dragged to Fan Expo, and my secret identity was shortly exposed afterwards.
Well, your
to-
name kind of came by accident. It's not like you called yourself.
Oh, no. I always
London
referred to myself
Batman.
as Batman.
Right. Right.
And then with the
because
Toron-
everyone has like all these fucking stupid names like
Yeah.
Toronto something, or they always name themselves after a city, right? And you sorry, go.
So I
continue.
was
Sorry.
just wanting to be Batman,
right,
and I grew up on a farm outside of the city limits of London.
right,
So I wanted London to be my Gotham,
right.
and I moved here, and I basically like just a lot of my past training and skill sets and everything like that led to the desire to be a vigilante. Like I want to be a police officer. And,
Right.
I kind of dropped out actually after I discovered some things I did not like.
Okay.
Like I found out.
Yeah.
Like one of the top things that made me drop out was basically standard procedure responding to a domestic violence dispute is to put the male suspect in handcuffs immediately, even if there's a knife sticking out of his shoulder.
Get out of here.
That's the law. Well, it's
That's
not the law.
fucking
That's
dumb.
procedure.
Oh my
and
God.
I just can't abide by that because
Yeah.
as an equalist, women and men are equal.
Of course.
And I have
Absolutely.
met some very dangerous women in my life.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's-
Plus, you have to check out the scenario first.
Yeah,
Do
precisely.
your investigation. Don't put the man in handcuffs.
Well, that's
when
just
you
standard
arrive.
procedure.
That's-
So I was just like, you know what? I can't be a part of that. That's just bullshit.
that's
because
fucking stupid.
Women are just as dangerous.
yeah, of course.
They should be put in. Both parties should be put in handcuffs. And
Yeah.
but when
and then questioned.
But more
Yeah.
often than not, the male gets strong-armed, assaulted, and put into handcuffs first. Even if there's a knife sticking out of his face, you know, like,
That's fucked.
and he needs medical attention.
That's stupid, man.
Even if he needs medical attention,
Yeah.
Put him
So
in
what
handcuffs.
what brought on the persona to become Batman? Because when you again, it's not cosplay, and I don't want to call you a cosplayer, but his outfits are very tactical. They're very real. Like he
They're
sets
practical.
them. Yeah, they're practical. You can actually use them. It's functional. You can actually go out and kick somebody's fucking teeth in, right?
Oh yeah.
And it's a real deal. Like you don't mess around when you make these things. Like what do? You just find like common everyday things.
I designed them originally.
Right.
Like I set up what I think in my mind that'll work for my body and what I need, and then
And you've got a book with all these
Oh, yeah.
design.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have multiple books because that
Nice.
actually functions as my backup memory because my memory is actually quite poor.
Right.
Um,
Aren't we all?
Well, that's
Aren't
the thing.
all?
We don't
Yeah.
know it at
Yeah.
first. We just assume that we're all powerful, super intelligent, and
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
And then it isn't until you have good personal friends come up to you and go, "You said this to me once,"
Right.
and I'll be like, "No, I didn't. That doesn't sound like me at all. What the fuck
Yeah.
are you talking about?" Meanwhile, in the spur of the moment, trying to please somebody, I said the wrong thing at the
Right.
wrong time, and they held me to it. And
Oh.
when
Okay.
and that's when it started. Like I actually had an intervention.
Really?
I had 6 friends come. Okay, dude, you don't remember shit.
Wow.
And the funny thing is despite the fact
I thought your
my
memory was all right. Yeah.
despite the fact my memory sucks,
Yeah.
I have exquisite analyzing skills. Like, have you ever seen
Like Batman.
very much so.
Yeah.
But have you ever seen Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock Holmes?
I haven't seen that yet. Don't rip me
can't
apart.
spoil it.
It's on. Yeah, it's on my
Can't spoil
list.
it for
It's
you.
on my list.
But
I definitely want to
if
see
you
it.
watch that movie, you will understand how I think. And it is
Okay.
literally
Fair enough.
that'll give you.
I'm gonna watch that tonight.
within the first 2 minutes.
Okay.
You will understand how I think and why I have such a bad memory, because
Right.
I'm not using my memory. I'm using everything I'm seeing
Yeah.
right now.
Right.
And that's kind of the trick. And like, you know what? When we're done our show, I'll put on the first
You probably
5
won't
minutes
even. You won't even remember what we just talked about.
Nope. In fact, I don't.
You'll see the
remember.
video afterwards and be like,
Oh crap!
"Geez, did I really say that?"
I just exposed, spoiled, ruined my life, everything.
Now, to my knowledge, there's another guy out there, a very good friend of ours, Brampton Batman. He goes out and patrols the city.
Yeah,
Have
he's
you
my
gone
hero.
to that? Have you gone to that level? Have
Absolutely.
You ever? Yeah. So
Yeah.
you went out and you
I
actually
patrolled. There was a couple of times where a mysterious Batman character was reported in the news, like
Okay, and that was you.
on the thing, and I was just like running around, just seeing if I could do it, just not get caught in the shadows, kind of thing. And,
Right.
It's really difficult when you don't own a car yourself, you know. But
You don't have a Batmobile.
I don't have a Batmobile, but I also live downtown.
He does, though.
right in the core.
Our
He
good
does.
friend.
Brampton? Oh my God, I love that car.
I love that damn car, man.
But,
Go on, I'm sorry.
I lived downtown,
Right.
So it was very easy for me to come and go from my satellite Batcave,
Right.
and do what I did. And there was just urban myths of people like looking up on the rooftops and seeing Batman. And
Nice.
It was just I chased down drug dealers and things like that.
You actually got into fights. You got
That's
into
why I'm
physical.
missing teeth.
Yeah. See, you got into real fights. So he
If you
was
have any way of donating money to the
Well, that's what we're
Sky
trying to do.
Broken Smile.
Whoever donates money to this particular video, I will give to him. How's that?
Appreciate
And I've
it.
actually been saying that to a lot of the people.
I really need to get my teeth fixed. I miss eating tacos.
Speaking of teeth, I just went to the dentist.
Yeah, how's that?
Mine are starting to heal.
Fantastic.
So, I know
Good for
mine's
you,
done
man.
too. Let's get another one.
I think that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
we got at least an
Got a
hour show or half an hour
long
show.
way to go
But
with the
basically,
explanation of Mr. Westman's-
I met Sky through one of the cons. It was actually, I think,
Fan
Toronto.
Expo or Toronto.
Toronto Con. I think
the
the
March
first time.
thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time we met. And I do have to thank him, which I already did in the last video, because
I didn't see it, so I don't believe it.
that's what I said in the video. I go, he's not going to believe what I say.
Repeat
But
it.
I do want to thank Mr. Sky Westman here
Aye.
for introducing or getting me and my girl Shannon.
Oh yeah.
Together. Yes.
I'm the reason he's happy.
That's.
And he doesn't understand
I
it at
wouldn't
all.
say happy.
No, listen to this. Listen to this. This motherfucker. He sits here and he goes, "Oh yeah, like,
I'm gonna light my
you have
cigar."
nothing to do. You have nothing to do
I
with
said- no,
me
no, no.
and Shannon's love."
You-
and I'm like,
you-
"Okay,
you-
listen here, punk.
No, you brought
listen
us.
here,
You
punk.
brought
I
us
introduced
together.
you. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be together."
What did I
You
say in the
don't
last video?
get
What
it.
did I say in the last video?
And then he's telling me, "Oh no, man, I would have met her before."
Well, I did.
Here's the thing, you don't
But he
understand.
brought us together. He brought us together.
There's that. but
Yes.
I brought her into that world.
Yes.
So if
Yes.
I was never born.
Okay, I agree with it.
If I was never born.
you're gonna go there.
If we do the.
Like a
it's
fifth dimensional.
No. Like It's a Wonderful Life.
Well, okay.
Like It's a Wonderful Life parallel universe.
Yes.
This one doesn't have London Batman.
That's right. I
You
would.
would never have met her.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Thank you.
You're
That's
right.
all I've been saying.
Okay.
And that's why.
Wait, what's
I'm
that
so
Mandela
angry.
Effect?
Shut
Mandela
the fuck
Effect.
up because I'm angry. I'm angry now because
Don't be
I
angry.
introduced him to this
Uh-oh.
woman.
Okay.
She lives in my Gotham, and he can't be bothered to come visit his good old buddy Sky when he comes to pick up his pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love this
Pick
guy.
up my
I love
pussy?
this guy. I love this guy. Well, not pick up my pussy. Pick up his
Pick up
pussy.
my pussy.
Did I say my pussy? I said pick up his pussy.
I'll drink to that. How about a drink? Cheers to that, you bastard.
Love you,
Cheers.
Shannon.
Yes, of course. That's fucking funny, you bastard.
It came down to it. We
This
were
is good
all
fucking
drinking.
brandy.
We were all randy. You know
Yeah.
how he gets.
Good fucking brand.
And
okay.
and Shannon goes, "All right, I'm going to sleep with one of you."
You guys do have a history.
She's already slept with me, and I'm awesome.
They do have a history together.
I'm awesome.
Yes, yes.
However,
he's a sexual fiend.
He's new and shiny. right?
I'm not old and dirty.
So she went to the... I'm young looking and had my shots. So
yes,
you can't be a whore like this and not like fucking go to the doctor all the time.
Now, okay, now you went and brought up that, so I'm gonna ask you about that. And if you don't want to answer, you don't have to, but I'm gonna ask you.
Why not? My life's an open book.
It's an open book. It's an open book, and I know Sky's gonna answer. I'm just saying that just to be pleasant.
He's being very.
You have sort of a situation with ladies. You've had a bit of a tough time trying to meet the right one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know that's where I'm going, right?
Okay,
yeah.
so you're explaining why I'm such a whore.
No, not a whore. No.
Okay.
That's not my line of questioning, but that is a good question. But I'm saying the reason why he's had a hard time with women and meeting the right woman is because they don't understand him. So please, please give these people out there a good, clear definition of your type of personality, like. They have to understand a certain thing, correct?
They have to accept me. They have to like me. And the one thing I've noticed about the human population at large, both male and female, is that they love easily. They love so quickly.
They love themselves.
No,
that's for sure.
That's something I've noticed is people don't love themselves at all. I've seen depression. I've seen craziness.
You don't think so?
We think we do, but there's a level of self-love that is harmful.
Okay.
And there's a level of self-love that is
scary.
Happiness.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I gotcha.
And
Makes
a lot
sense.
of people get the two confused.
Right.
And they just pour all their energy into what they think is going to be the end-all and be-all. Love.
Yeah.
And
love
what ends up happening is they don't even like the person.
That's true.
They don't like a thing about them. And I was in an on-again, off-again relationship for 15 years.
Oh.
And I loved this woman. I almost proposed to her.
Yes.
And
I didn't think you were going to go there, but I'm glad
I got my grandmother's ring shipped in, dude. I was like, dude, I want to marry her. She even like got her tubes tied because we don't want to have kids.
Wow.
And that's another thing, people.
Yeah.
I don't like kids.
Neither do I. We're in the same boat.
So if you think that I'm London Batman to work with kids, you done goofed. I don't like kids.
But
I put on an Oscar-winning performance around your children,
with you.
and you think I'm okay around
We got it. Now continue on with you.
So where was I?
You were at the moment where you were saying about the fact that, oh fuck.
Yeah, you weren't listening.
You confused me.
No, you weren't listening.
Because you brought up that
about women.
Women?
Yes.
Okay,
and
so I'm trying
liking
to see.
as opposed to loving.
That's right. Okay, thank you.
He's a great interviewer, this one.
I am. Very focused.
The Canadian Joe Rogan right here,
right.
boys and girls.
So, no, but my original question was, what do you want someone to see in you?
What I'm looking for in a mate.
It all
became a Sky dating game.
What they should look for in you, that's the real question.
Okay, well...
Or what to expect from you.
I have 4 simple rules when it comes to dating me. And I know that sounds like, oh, how can you impart rules on a relationship? Love is love. Well, fuck off. You don't know shit about fuck.
Amen.
Right? This is what love is, guys. Love is dopamine and oxytocin in massive quantity dumps. That's all. It's your brain. It's not your heart. It's your fucking brain. And if you can understand that, then you'll never worry about jealousy. You'll never worry about divorce. You'll never worry about anything.
Dude, that was too complex for my fans, man. You gotta dumb that down a little bit.
Your fans are troglodytes and...
They're gonna have to look at the dictionary to find out what you just fucking said.
Sorry about my lexicon, bitches. Went to an English school. And not a proper English school.
Four things. Four things. Okay, four things. What's
Rule number one?
Number one.
Rule number one.
Okay.
You have to like the things I like.
Okay.
Now, I know that sounds really presumptuous and pretentious.
A bit weird.
Now, here's the... No,
Okay.
because allow me to explain.
Okay.
It's the same likes that attract us. Like, we have to have something to talk about.
Common interests. There you go. Okay, I got you.
So it's not a matter of like, you have to like what I like. Okay, I'm going to like what you like because I'm a robot. No, like, I don't want to teach you about Doctor Who. I don't want to teach you about Stargate. I don't want to teach you or introduce you to Batman.
Right.
I want you having known that shit before you met me. That's what I'm talking about when I say
makes sense.
You have to like the things I like.
Right.
And that's why I don't tell people the things I like, because I want to find the person that likes the things I like and then me discover that. So it's like, oh my God, you love this too? Let's sit down and watch this. Netflix and fuck. You know the deal.
Yes.
So, rule
that's
number
a good
one.
point. Okay, that's
rule number one.
pretty good.
You gotta like the things I like, and
Right.
you have to be on the same page as me.
Right.
I don't want to reproduce. So
Gotcha.
if you're a woman and your biological clock is ticking, I'm not the guy for you. If you are a woman,
I used to be in the same boat. I used to tell them to take a walk.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not interested. Thank you.
If
You
you're
know?
self-aware and you
Yeah.
recognize that children are not going to make you personally happy, then you and me are on the same page.
Right.
And I would be very interested in
That's a
dating you.
rare thing to find somebody on the same wavelength. And dude, I've gone through a few women, and you've gone through a few women. In
I've
your
gone
day.
through multiple women looking.
Yes.
I'm not playing.
crazy.
I'm not lying to these
Yeah.
women. I'm not like,
No.
oh my God, like fuck him and chuck him. No, I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, this is the last one, please. And then
I don't want any more.
And then they drop the fucking shoe, and
Yeah.
it's like there are 4 types of bitch, there are 8 types of crazy, they're
Right.
fucking bipolar, they're
Yeah,
on
yeah.
medication, they're
Yeah.
not happy.
So that was rule number 2, no children.
No, that was
Oh.
rule number 1.
That's
you have
part
to
of
like
number
the
1?
things. Yeah, you have to like the things that you have to be common interests. You have to have the same likes. You have to have the same goals.
Okay, because I thought that would have
No.
made sense to be in rule number 2.
Rule number
because-
2
Okay.
leads into the positivity thing I was mentioning, which
Okay.
is you have to be a positive person.
Right. Yeah, you don't want someone negative in your life.
I've had
fucking-
all the negative
Yeah,
women in my
yeah,
life.
yeah.
I've had so
They'll
many
drag
negative
you
women.
down, brother. Drag you.
Everyone who's negative will drag you down, not just
Mhm.
women. Anyone
Mhm.
who's negative will drag you down. And
I
that's
stay the
why-
fuck away from those types, man.
Precisely.
Yeah.
I spend too much of my energy
Yeah.
having best friends
Mhm.
who were the worst frenemies you could imagine.
Oh yeah, the good
And
expression. I like
loyalty. It
Yeah.
was like the thing that fucking almost killed me.
Yeah.
Because I was loyal to the wrong people.
Absolutely.
So now I am only interested in people that make me feel good. Because I don't know if you've noticed this, Del.
Yeah.
Life sucks.
Yes, it does.
Life is horrible.
Yes, it
Life
does.
is going to kill you.
Yep. Like Rocky says, life will beat the fuck out of you.
Yep.
It just depends on how hard you hit back.
So
and you gotta hit back, and that's what he's
a
trying
lot
to
of
say.
people view me as a very positive person.
You are.
They don't
Absolutely.
recognize that for the first 20 years of my life, I had so much abuse, so much
was down in the
crazy,
shitter. Yeah.
crazy stuff. Like I was institutionalized. I had to see a shrink. I had to anger management classes, the
Right,
whole
right.
9 yards. And
Yeah.
I am not the same person I was when I first became Batman.
Right. Batman sort of brought you to a better level, right? Like it made you more of a focused person. You
It
know
gave
what I'm
my
saying?
life a purpose and a focus of positivity that I
Right.
could direct. Like it was allowing me. It's the funny thing. I think it has something to do with Nietzsche.
Okay.
But the funny thing is I don't study Nietzsche.
Right.
I've never read a book
like any of his books.
But
you
everyone,
don't have to, as long as you know
Here's the thing.
basic.
Everyone who has read
Yeah, yeah.
Nietzsche comes up to me and goes, "Oh, you're a student of Nietzsche too." I'm like, no, came
Yeah,
to this
no.
all on my own.
I actually have a fucking brain, and I can think of this shit on myself.
I came on
okay,
on my own.
so let's move on to rule number 3.
Rule number 2 was
You just
have
said
to be
number 2.
positive.
Positive,
You have to be
yeah.
positive.
Yeah, you
Okay,
said
good.
number 2,
Okay.
yeah.
So rule number 3.
Yeah.
As mentioned before, I'm a bit of a slut. And I'm starting to notice this really...
You said it.
I'm really starting to notice this really scary trend in women.
Right. Sex has become sort of...
Sex is no longer fun and orgasmic and pleasurable.
Pleasure
And that's the thing is, I discovered orgasms when I was like 12, and I have not stopped. And it literally like adding a woman to the mix. Adding a woman to the mix is just as good, if not a little better.
Of course.
Maybe just a little.
Just a smidge.
But to be
That's actually
perfectly
pretty damn
honest,
good,
what
yeah.
I'm noticing is that a lot of women don't really want sex, or they don't like sex. Or
Yeah, they're not really like...
It's not their priority.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm sorry. You need to be a nympho. You need to punish that box of yours if you
rule
want to
number
be
3.
my
Punish
lady.
the box?
Punish the box, because think of it like this, okay?
That's a great way to put it. I love
I'm
it.
putting a meat stick inside a girl 3 times a day.
Nice, nice.
And I say 3 times a day because that's where I'm at.
Whoa.
I'm-
You want that? That's a lot to ask for, my friend.
Well, apparently.
Fuck me.
Because no girl has ever been able to keep up with me.
Holy shit.
And I've got
impressed.
There's like 3 that have been able to keep up with me, but they're very short-term ladies. Like one lives in BC,
Right,
so it's only like a weekend or a week of sex, pleasure, and awesome, and then they get to go home and walk again. And
Okay. All right. So we get it. So rule number 4 now.
rule number 4.
Rule number 4.
Rule number.
We were on
so
number
rule number
3,
4.
Ah, come on, focus,
Rule
you
number
bastard.
4.
Ah,
Rule number 4 is you must own a bookshelf. And the reason for this is a new rule. There usually used to be just 3 rules, and I got by with the 3 rules. The reason why you have to own a bookshelf is because nobody reads anymore. Nobody reads anymore. Even in this day and age of text messaging and social media and everything like that, nobody like has picked up, you know, Fight Club. Nobody has picked up The Losers.
Yeah.
Nobody's grabbed Sherlock Holmes. Nobody has like taken books and just like seriously.
That's interesting, dude.
You know,
I never even like that. That's not even a qualification for me, to be honest with you.
It's a self-help thing. Like if you're not reading, if you're not constantly learning, if you're not like I'm constantly changing. I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly becoming better than who I was.
Right.
And the only reason why I know I'm successful is because I look back on who I was and go, oh, that guy was an idiot.
Oh wow.
Really? No, seriously. Like I was so wrong.
You've changed a lot throughout the years.
I've had to. Because if I don't, I will fall back into the same traps of depression that held me for like close to 21 years.
Wow.
So
I never even that's the first time I've ever heard of someone say that that's one of their requirements.
In a relationship?
Well,
it's just
that's interesting.
I've been with women who are not intelligent. Beautiful,
I've been
amazing, funny. They're great people. I love them.
Yeah.
But I can't unleash. I can't...
Good plug.
I can't...
Unleashed. You're watching
I
Unleashed.
have to adapt my lexicon so they can understand me, so it's not, okay, so today we're wah, 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 and then after that, wah, 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 and then we're going to do this, wah, 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 wah. And they're just blankly looking okay, could you use words I understand? And I can. Right. I just didn't realize I had to.
Oh, wow. Dude, you know what? That's very interesting. I like that. So 4 rules. That's not like we're trying to do a dating setup here, but... He's had a hard time finding the right person because of the fact that mainly, I remember one night you were telling me that you just want somebody to accept you. And that's basically
and like
the bottom line.
I've had,
7
girls love me. And 4 of them were long-term relationships.
Now, you were talking about that one. I did interrupt and I apologize. But you were talking about that relationship you were with on and off.
Oh, the long term.
Yeah. Did that one actually? Did she meet those standards? I know that.
Nope. That was how.
But your standards were different.
That's how I realized I was on the right path because I couldn't be myself around her.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Whenever I wanted to talk about something that I was excited about, she would shut me down.
How so?
Well, for example, one of my favorite shows is Stargate.
Okay.
It really helped me deal with my religious upbringing.
Right.
Because I'm the son of a nun.
I know. Yeah, we didn't mention that earlier.
I tried to, but you were talking over me the whole time.
Fuck you. It's my show.
Great interviewer. It's great.
It's my show. I got it.
Questions and he listens.
Imagine if you were on my actual show, like the one on the radio. Yeah. You wouldn't be able to speak at all.
A word in, right?
And what you've called into my show. We've done interviews but London Batman. So I wanted to come here finally to get this man on my show. The way that I want him to be.
The way he sees me.
That's right.
So
I see him
see me the way
as an awesome friend. He's been a great friend, and that's kind of why we've been friends for so long, because he's a loyal guy. He'll have your back no matter what the fuck is going on.
I should point out right now what he's
saying. You just interrupted
wrong.
me, you bitch.
There's a reason because he's lying right now.
What?
Yeah. Here's the deal.
You won't have my back?
No. Here's why. Here's why.
Okay. All right. I guess you get your own shit.
I believe in karma. No, I don't believe in karma. I don't believe in anything at all. However, I do believe that we are the architects of our own misery. Therefore, if somebody comes up to you and decides to beat the fuck out of you, chances are you deserved it. I'm not going to stop that. Now, if three guys jump you, then yes, I'm going to defend you.
No, I meant you have my back, meaning that if something bad were to happen to me out of my control, that you would be there to help me out.
That's not the same thing. I would totally do that. But that's my upbringing as a farm boy.
That's
like
what I just said.
But no, because
I was lying.
You were saying I'd have your back. And
you
the thing
have
is,
my back.
I would never have anyone's back if I saw a one-on-one engagement.
Oh, if they brought it on themselves, no, I wouldn't.
Like a lot of
I wouldn't fucking do that either.
I've had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Drag me into those violent situations, thinking I would fight for them. Like, they literally, let's get my boys together. I know I'm London Batman. He's going to fuck your shit up.
No. That's not what I was referring to.
You're an idiot. You deserve what this guy's going to do to you. I'll defend you if there's 6 guys against you.
Yeah.
But if it's one-on-one and you touch this guy's sister or something like that, you probably fucking deserve it.
No, that's not what I was referring to. I was referring to, obviously, the fact that if something out of my control, if something stupid happened, you would be there.
Life happens.
And you would help me out.
And yes, I would do my best as a friend to get you back on your feet. But
yes,
I'm an individual. Like, for example, I had a friend of mine who his wife and him just broke up.
Okay.
And he needed a place to crash.
Right.
Now, this particular friend of mine is an individual who he's not lazy. He's just got no drive, no like desire to do shit.
Yeah.
So when I gave him my couch to sleep on, I told him, you've got 2 weeks.
Okay.
So you've got a week to fucking get
your
stoned,
shit,
get drunk, fuck everything,
around,
do your shit.
Yeah.
The next week,
you better
you need to find your place to
yes,
live. You need
yes.
to
get your shit
job,
together. Yeah,
get your stuff together.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the 2 weeks, he's like, well, how about I just stay here? Bye.
Yeah.
Like that.
You missed the whole fucking point.
You missed the point. I was trying to help you. And you can't help yourself. I only help people that can help themselves.
Yes.
And if you are obviously an idiot, obviously a loser, and the world is against me, well, then I'm not helping you.
Exactly. And you know what? I agree with you on that, and that's the way it should be, right?
That.
Cheers. Of course. Dude, that's why we get along. But, I mean, as you were saying earlier, and you were busting my balls.
You're going to learn so much about me.
That's great. I just been
assuming he's awesome. Turns out he's a psychopath.
Let me talk now, you bastard. So, as you were saying earlier about the fact that it is difficult because whenever I come and hang out with my lady, obviously I'm hanging out with my lady, and I do, dude, every single time I come up, and I've said this to Shannon, she could back me up on this, I do want to come by and hang out. Dude, I miss hanging out with you. We used to hang out all the time. But the best part about Sky and I love saying that, by the way.
Sky
and I. It sounds like a fucking pill or something.
It just sounds...
It sounds wonderful. Sky and I. So, but the thing about him and... okay, you and I, just to make it sound a little bit different. I won't see him for a long time. But when we get together...
It's exactly like it was the last time.
Exactly. Yep. And we always have a great time.
Even though I change.
Amazing.
I'm constantly changing. And
but he's changing
He's seen it, but I improve myself.
Yes.
Or at least I try to. Like,
but I remember there was one time I even said to you, I go, dude, I've noticed, and you remember this was before you left the other job. I said to you, I noticed that you've taken a downhill spiral.
Yeah, that job was really bad for me.
You remember that, though?
You pointed that out to me.
I did.
That's what a good friend
you hated
does.
the truth because you were pissed off because you were like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? But you did take a downward spiral. You were sort of going into that...
I don't think I reacted that way.
Yes, you did.
And you know why?
Yes,
because I don't react that way. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Here's something people do.
Okay, let me finish the point. Hold your thought. Okay. Because I said that to you, and then you said, no, I'm not. And I go, but you used to be a certain way. You were starting to lead towards the depression phase, and I was trying to get you the fuck out.
Yep.
You remember that?
Yep.
Okay, now you remember that. Okay, so
but
what were you going to say?
I don't think I reacted the way you think
yes,
I did. Because
yes, you did.
Allow me to explain.
All right, explain, please. I'll know the truth.
Do you know what? Because as soon as I explain it to him, he's going to start remembering exactly what I did and realize, shit, you do that.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Because when cognitive dissonance, or brain pain as I like to call it, is occurring, the first response is, fuck you, you don't know me.
We've got a guest. He's going to come in later. You got to come in later, brother. No?
No.
You fucker.
He waves off camera.
You should have mentioned me. I wasn't...
I didn't say your name. I didn't say it. Did I say his name?
Earlier, but that's in the...
That's in the outtakes.
That's in the outtakes.
Don't worry, it was in the outtakes. Bloop. Okay.
So,
anyway. All right, go ahead. Sorry. Bloop. So apparently he doesn't want to be on the show. It's okay.
Nobody likes him.
Next time, you bastard.
Okay, so cognitive dissonance. We're having a psychology lesson right now. So, cognitive dissonance. That is your automatic defensive response of, fuck you, you don't know me.
Okay.
So,
yes,
I have made it a habit to recognize when it's happening to me. So, when an individual, when a friend like this comes up to me and goes, you know what? Let me point something out to you might not be aware of. I don't sit there and go, I don't like what you're saying, like you just implied. I shut up and I listen. So probably by the end of the conversation, which probably lasted less than 2 minutes, I agreed with him.
Until you started speaking, and then it lasted 3 hours.
About what? You told me I wasn't happy.
You're wrong. Let me tell you what's going on.
I don't say that, so I don't see how he can agree with that. I literally go, explain yourself.
Okay.
And very, very okay. You have the floor.
Yes.
How am I depressed? How am I not happy?
Yeah.
And you
I
laid
did.
through. You laid
I
through the
told
rules.
everything.
And once you explained to me, I compared it to what I was feeling.
Right.
And I concurred that you were right.
Okay.
So how is that?
But you did disagree with me because you were saying...
I disagreed with you at first, but not in a overbearing, obnoxious.
Right. I know. I'm just busting. I'm busting his balls.
Bitch, you don't know me. You don't know me.
I'm just busting your balls.
But that's the thing.
It was
a lot
tough.
of people,
It was tough to admit that to you because for me because I didn't want
a
to.
lot of people get uppity when you say shit like that. Like I've lost a lot of friends for doing exactly what Dell did to me.
Yeah.
The only difference is when I have it done to me,
Yeah.
I don't like ostracize you to the fucking Netherlands.
You take constructive criticism.
Yes, I take constructive criticism quite
which is
well.
good. Yeah.
And the reason why I take constructive criticism quite well is because I'm trying to improve who I am. Now, when there are things about me that I can't improve and I have been made aware of them, I just accept them. So this is usually what happens to me.
Yeah.
I'll point out like, look, Del, there's something wrong. I need to point something out to you.
Right.
And then if you react horribly, like you don't fucking know me.
You don't know what you're saying,
You don't
child.
know what you're talking about. You don't have all the details. You don't know me.
Me.
This here. You don't get it.
This right here.
You don't get it.
You don't know.
But the fact of the matter is,
Yes.
most friends usually do.
Yeah.
And when they're
It's a great interview, by the way.
Yeah.
Cheers, you bastard.
Cheers.
Continue. I'm sorry. Some good fucking brandy, buddy.
Indeed.
I love it.
In the
Okay, I'm
skull
sorry.
house.
Continue.
What were we talking about?
You were talking about the fact that you're into constructive criticism.
I'm very into constructive criticism because
when you give it to them, that's what you were talking
when
about.
I give it to people, they unfriend me and block me on Facebook. But when
Facebook is a load of shit.
No, Facebook is one of the greatest inventions of our time, and here's why.
Why? Tell me.
It's the Bat computer.
Okay.
Remember when Adam West or Kevin Conroy, those perfect Batmen that we grew up with?
That's right.
Sure, Michael Keaton even a little bit. They would go to the Bat computer and they would type in some motherfucker's name. Either the criminal, a government official, whoever was involved in the case he was studying. And the Bat computer would working.
It would pull the fucking...
Okay. That's what Facebook is, guys. It's a fucking record of everyone you've ever met, both good and bad.
Yeah.
It is literally the greatest thing you have access to. It is
Stalker's dream.
It is your own personal CIA database.
Yes.
And people treat it like a German book burning. Oh, you didn't like my post, so I'm deleting. I'm purging. I'm getting... And it's like, dude, that's book burning in my...
Oh, I see that all the time. When people come on and say, I just deleted 50 friends, like they're fucking proud of this.
Yeah.
And it's like, but people think people think it's the be-all, end-all of human fucking existence.
They think it's a popularity contest.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's not.
It's not.
It's the Bat computer, you dumbasses. If you want
information, you get information on everybody because they'll post all kinds of
I post shit on Facebook and I break Facebook, and it's not even my opinion. It's my observation.
Oh, this guy says something and people lose their fucking minds.
Oh, yeah.
Like, all the time.
Like, if I point out that a woman is not performing...
sexually?
No. Performing in society as a person...
Yeah.
Fuck the fact that she's a woman.
Yeah.
As a person.
As a human,
As a human being. As someone that introduces themselves as an equal to you. Be you man, woman, child, black, white, whatever your race. It doesn't matter. A person.
Yes.
And then I have this...
And everybody just fucking...
Oh, I'm a Playboy model and I'm sick of your dick pics.
How dare you?
And it's like...
How dare you?
Okay, let me explain something
That's
to
not
you
what
in
I
regards
said.
to sexuality, okay? It just doesn't work
It has nothing to do with what you just said. But people, they have this almost like a overprotective thing where it's almost like, don't say certain things that it's going to bother me.
Oh, yeah, and also,
you know
you need to reword how you say things.
Yes.
And it's like, no, how I said it was perfectly acceptable within the guidelines of grammar. Your brain just jumped to a really bad fucking spot.
Doesn't function.
Well, no, because it triggered them.
The brain,
Instead of, sitting there being triggered and going, oh my God, Sky's a horrible human being. They didn't sit there and actually think about it.
That's right. And they didn't read it.
No.
That's the problem.
And reacted.
That's right.
And it's like,
or they skimmed through it
if
and
you
got
actually read it the way I fucking wrote it.
That's right.
Because, a lot of people, there's a thing in this society called a grammar Nazi.
I love grammar. I'm a grammar Nazi.
Why?
Because of the fact that, fucking, if I see somebody...
Do you know anything about English?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay, so what happened 200 years ago?
Well, that I don't know. You're gonna have to inform the crowd.
William Shakespeare is a classic example. We don't talk like that anymore.
So wait,
somebody from 100 years ago...
Grammar should change?
Grammar does
It has changed, yes.
Is what I'm saying. Language changes. English language
changes. Come on. Dude, the difference between there, and there... Come on, Sky. Don't...
Allow me to explain.
Okay. Please, please.
Because
okay.
you are speaking to me as if somebody from 1816 would be speaking to you about your current grammar.
Okay.
So
all right.
you doing that to me and to the other peoples that use be or you or to.
Yeah.
You are no different than somebody from the 1800s.
Really?
Because the language evolves. You are being stubborn.
How
and because
so?
you're being stubborn and stagnant in the knowledge, because I know proper English.
Dude,
you remember that episode of Star Trek?
There and there. That's all I gotta say.
Do you remember?
Do
you remember the episode of Star Trek?
Okay, which one?
When Kirk and Spock are on a planet, and there are Native Americans.
Okay.
And they're not Native Americans. They're Americans.
They're Americans.
They're Americans. And a post-apocalypse happened, and the Declaration of Independence is now their sacred scroll.
Really?
And when he says, "Inot penible de pernepe," fucking Kirk starts like, "We the people under God," and he starts like saying the actual Declaration of Independence, and the chieftain is like, "How do you know our sacred words?"
Yeah.
Because language evolves. And what is happening right now, this society, is at the crux of another evolution of English. And you're being stubborn. Sorry, that's all it is.
There's a difference.
You're being left behind.
But there's a difference.
In 50 years, it's going to be emojis. Only. That's how we're going to talk. And if you don't want to believe it, then you're going to be that 80-year-old, fucking get off my lawn, kids! You don't know, I'm writing.
You don't know the difference.
Do you know how to write?
There.
Do you know cursive, you fucking fucks?
People
they
don't
teach
know.
cursive in school
I know.
anymore. Therefore, what I'm saying is true, my observation is true, your opinion, who gives a fuck about your opinion, dude? Your opinion is wrong, my observations are correct, I'm right.
You know what?
This is how I win every argument. I don't share my opinion. My opinion is his. My opinion is his.
No, you're right. I got a bad feeling.
I used to be a grammar Nazi.
I got a bad feeling he's right about that whole emoji thing, because that's where the world is fucking direction.
You don't get it. I'm ahead of the curve. I'm smarter than all of you.
That's why
none of you are willing to admit it.
Yeah.
And because of it, I have to put up with explaining everything to you. And then at the end of it, well, that's your opinion, Sky. No, that's my observations, you dumb fuck.
Thank you, Sky, for explaining.
You're welcome, my student. When the student is ready to learn...
My cheerful students.
When the student...
So wait, whoa. You used to be a grammar Nazi? And then you changed.
Let me explain something, sir. I had Bill Miller as a teacher. That man put grammar on the map. He put English on the map. Because... Let me explain. When you go to high school... they usually take all the different public schools and mash you all together.
Right.
So when I went to my first English class in high school, there was 6 or 7 kids from my school, and the rest of the 28 to 30 kids were complete strangers.
Right.
I had no idea who these fucking kids were, but I recognized 5 or 6 kids from my school, my public school. So my public school had an amazing English program, an English program that blows everyone else's out of the water. I used to be a grammar Nazi. I used to edit books, novels that are already published.
Really?
Because I'd be like, well, that's wrong. Who the fuck edited this shit? I used to be that guy.
Really?
I used to be that guy.
Wow.
And then this is what happened.
Okay.
So I'm in first day of English class, high school. Mr. French, my English teacher. Get over that. He goes on the board and he writes a fucking sentence. And he's like, okay, please point out the pronoun in this sentence. Me and the 7 kids from my school raise our hands. He goes, hey, of the kids that just raised your hands, are you all from South Perth? And we were just like, holy shit, how'd he do that? That's a magic trick.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Like, did you guys go to South Perth? We're like, yeah, you can put your heads down now. The rest of you, you need to tell me where the pronoun is in this sentence. I was a grammar Nazi.
Wow. That's fucking funny.
Here's the thing. If you become a true intellect, if you become a true understanding of your subject matter. And I was lazy in English because I had the perfect English. you start to recognize history.
Mm-hmm.
And history is, we don't talk like Shakespeare anymore.
No, we don't.
We don't use
I agree.
proper
I agree.
English.
Are you kidding?
If
Half
you've ever
the
had a
people-
conversation with an
Yeah.
English person, you're fucking lost, because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
proper English. What we're doing is slang.
Well, just the way that people text each other, and I'm sure you've noticed this when they put
I'm
LOL,
horrible.
like LOL,
I do that.
and all that shit. Like,
I The only one I have trouble with is SMH, which is
shake
somehow,
my head?
somehow.
Yeah.
Or is it
No, shake my head.
Oh.
It's all clear
I
now.
still don't know what it means.
You know when people are like,
Fuck.
shake my head. But dude, it's just.
That makes so much sense now.
But things just.
I gotta reread those
Everything's
texts.
abbreviated now. Like people don't even want to say stuff.
But that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
the language
Times
is evolving,
It's changing. Yeah,
and
yeah.
then it's going to be like lull.
Yeah.
We're going to say lull instead of laugh
People
out loud.
are fucking saying that.
Yeah.
Dude, you know how annoying that is
It's
when
not
people
annoying.
say LOL.
That's evolution.
Or lol.
That's the world. I'm sorry, guys. This is what's leading. You guys are just being too stubborn.
Scary world, man.
Okay.
Scary world. we're living in.
Intelligence
Yeah.
is the ability to adapt to change. He's not changing.
No.
He's
Because
left
I
behind.
prefer if someone says
He's
LOL.
dumb.
LOL is an expression, Sky.
So is
LOL
laughing
is-
out loud.
That's laugh out loud.
Yes.
Not LOL. That's what you write down because
Okay.
you're saying you're laughing out loud.
Let's go back to Star Trek.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
Remember
here
those
we go.
Vulcan things? They don't
Shannon
use
should
emotion.
be here because she loves Star Trek.
She actually knew about Star
She
Trek
knew.
before I introduced her to it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So what was I talking about?
You were going to talk about the Star Trek reference
Yeah,
to
Vulcans.
LOL.
Vulcans. Vulcans.
Vulcans, yes.
They're just like humans.
Okay.
They just don't use emotion.
Oh.
And a lot of people I've
Yeah.
noticed are not in touch with their emotions. Sure, they get depressed. Sure, they get extremely anxiety.
Right.
But they don't understand happiness. They
Good
don't
word.
understand pleasure. They don't understand, the different spectrums because they're basically just fucking null.
Right.
They're just level. They're just
Right.
no emotion. Lull.
Yeah.
That was funny. Really?
Yeah.
You didn't laugh? No, it was funny.
Yeah.
You need to step off the Zoloft there, kiddo. You
Well,
need to
that's what I'm
have your
trying
dopamine back in your
That's
system.
what I'm trying to tell you. All right, we've talked about this intellectual stuff too long. Now
Bullshit.
let's start talking about stuff that is more along the theme of what
Let's
I'm
dumb it down
accustomed
for
to.
the audience.
Yes, let's dumb it down because half my audience is lost like 20 minutes ago. All right, let's talk about movie reviews.
Oh,
this
okay.
man is an expert on movie reviews, and obviously...
Oh no, he's gonna
from-
ask me this one
Yes,
movie
I am.
shouldn't
That's-
talk about it. I'm gonna.
But
Oh my
hold
god.
On, hold on. There's some movies we've agreed upon. There's some movies we like, we both like. But there's some movies he loves, I flat out fucking hate. And you know what I'm going to mention, and I got to mention this. Man of Steel. Okay? He loves that fucking movie.
Oh,
I fucking
thank
hate
God.
Man of Steel.
I can talk about this. I thought he was gonna ask me about The Last Jedi.
No,
Don't ask me about
Every
Jedi.
single show we've given Star Wars credit. Fuck Star Wars now. I don't even want to talk
Okay.
about them. Okay.
All right. Do you know what pissed me off the most about?
Oh, no. Yeah.
I'm not-
No,
just-
those two words are not in this conversation.
But I just want to say one thing about The Last Jedi.
Fuck.
One thing.
Shit.
Those fucking porgs.
What?
The porgs.
Oh God. No. Oh God. No. Don't go there. Don't go there.
This is why.
No. Don't go there.
I grew up on a
No.
farm. I
What?
grew up on a farm.
I know, but don't. No.
And when you kill chickens, they run away.
Don't
They
go
don't
there.
want to be
Don't
there.
go there. No more
And when
Star
those
Wars.
porgs sat there watching
Staring.
Chewie eat mommy,
Or about to eat mommy.
that was the stupidest prey animal I've ever seen. Those
They're like
things,
begging-
those
they're
things
begging to get
deserve to be
killed.
snacks. Do you know why they're on the Millennium Falcon? They're on the Millennium.
No, Star Wars. No. We talked enough about Star Wars. Okay, no. Dude, every episode, fuck that shit.
Okay.
We're giving them too much credit. Fuck them. Fuck them. They fucked it up. You know they.
It's just
fucked it
my
up.
only time on the show. I thought I'd
Yes.
offer my opinion about that shit. But
Man
anyway.
of Steel. We got to talk about Man
right.
of Steel and your favorite Batman versus goddamn fucking Superman.
I own it.
I
right there.
cannot fucking believe this guy fucking likes these fucking movies. So I want you.
I'm the guy that likes the Transformer movies. So like.
Another
See?
fuck. Oh
See,
God.
this is why he and I are not on the same page because he's stubborn.
No.
And doesn't like change.
No.
And can't accept
I have taste.
reality.
I have taste.
No, because I can explain to you why Man of Steel is a superior movie
God.
to
Okay, go.
Chris Reeves and
Just
everything
go
like that.
ahead.
Because-
Go ahead. Fuck.
Right,
Here
now.
we go. You guys ready for this? Because I'm sitting back. 'Cause
He's still talking. He just doesn't want you to hear the truth.
No, I don't.
He doesn't want you to know.
Go ahead.
He wants you to sit there in ignorance and just go, you know what? Man of Steel was a shitty fucking production. And here's the thing, okay?
Okay. Go ahead.
Man of Steel is a very accurate portrayal of what a superhuman would be. in this reality.
All right.
Not only just the physics of it, but the mentality of it. Like, we always sit there in our stupid mortal minds and go, well, if I was Superman, I'd do this.
Right.
You don't comprehend the concept of Clark Kent.
Okay.
By Clark Kent, it is literally a disguise to fool everyone to think that you are not what you are. It is literally a duality of nature that cannot be expressed by just observing. You need to experience.
Okay. Let me jump in real quick. You remember the reference Kill Bill when he said that Clark is his interpretation of how he sees the human race? Because Clark Kent wasn't born Clark Kent, he was born Superman, right? So that's his interpretation of what we are.
But I grew up watching Lois and Clark and Smallville. And I also grew up on a farm. And the thing is when you grow up on a farm, you're not a cityite. You have a completely different set of...
I like that, cityite.
Like that,
I like that.
You're not a cityite. You have a completely different set of guidelines. You have an understanding of how nature actually functions as opposed to nature. Nurture.
Okay.
Nature over nurture.
Okay.
And, like, I knew the name of every hamburger I ever ate growing up. Like, we raised our food. Like, it's... And there is a completely different mindset, and it
So you're saying that Man of Steel met up with the standards
absolutely. It put into perspective what a real person, not a human, a real person with that ability, with that awesome power would do. And I have to admit that speaking as an intellect who is constantly trying to dumb down everything he says so he can get along with everyone, I feel like Superman.
Okay.
All the time.
See, I never
thought
thought
to be Clark Kent just to talk to Dell.
Right.
Just to talk to my roommate. Just to talk to my lovers. Just to talk to anybody. Because when I start unleashing the superpowers, unleashing the super strength, the heat vision, the X-ray vision, I can see through you. I know everything about you just because I observed you for 5 minutes and realized you're not all there. You don't got your shit together. You are 4 types of broken, and you don't even know it. Because I'm crazy. I'm happy. I love it. And you're like,
you're looking at Man of Steel from a different perspective, which I appreciate.
Well,
I appreciate, but
how do you think I like it and you don't?
I don't, because it was just, I looked at its storyline, it was just not executed well.
How so?
They could have executed that movie a hell of a lot better.
How so?
Well, editing, they shouldn't have done...
so the fight scenes were just too quick for you?
No, it wasn't the fight scenes.
Okay.
I'm talking about the editing itself. The storyline was not streamlined. It should have been simply told. It doesn't need to be complex. It's a Superman story.
That's why it needs to be complex, because it's Superman.
Yeah, but why go back into the flashbacks? Why not tell that story?
Because when we grew up with Christopher Reeve,
ahead.
And Christopher Reeve is the...
I like Henry Cavill, though. Love him.
He has a great body. That's not what I'm talking about.
No, he's got...
I'm talking about...
He's Superman.
I'm talking about when we envision Superman, we envision an individual that can just accomplish everything because he's Superman.
Right.
But the Henry Cavill Superman is just an advanced being.
Right.
Trying to do good.
Yeah.
So, and that is
trying despite the fact that he's been fucked with his whole life.
Well, how has he been fucked with?
Well, you saw they had the bullies were attacking him.
We all have bullies. But it's how we respond to the bullies.
Right. And you could turn one way or you go the other way.
Exactly.
Right?
And I honestly think, and this is a theory that I've started to extrapolate, that the only reason why Superman is a good person is because of Lois Lane's vagina.
Pussies start war, but they can also...
Helen of Troy. It's a lesson.
Yes. But pussies can be the best thing on earth.
Why do you think people go to war for the best thing on earth?
You know, I'm not even going to ask because I already know. But in all honesty, Justice League was very well done.
Oh, fuck.
A lot of loopholes. See, he hated it. See? There you go. See, we never agree on anything.
He hates Man of Steel. He hates Batman vs. Superman. Loves Justice League.
Justice League was great.
Okay, let me ask you.
It was fun.
Okay. He's 4 types of broken, so I'm going to ask him a legitimate question. What did you think of Wonder Woman?
I actually liked it.
Thank you.
Oh, geez.
Thank you.
So we finally agree on something.
See what I did there?
Holy shit!
See what I did there?
Holy
I had
fuck!
the intelligence
Cheers!
to predict what I knew he would like and I would like at the same time.
Okay, so we finally agree on something. God damn. You know, we may have...
I can find the things that we agree on.
We may have an extra guest coming on, by the way. I gave him sort of a little signal, and he may be on. I'm not going to say his name yet.
Is he going to sit between us?
We're going to... we can have a sexy sandwich.
Oh. You know, he doesn't have any bourbon.
It's okay. Well, yeah, he's got a drink in his hand though.
He's got a drink in his hand. Fuck. All right, boys in the know. All right, ladies and
You want to
gentlemen.
come on for a brief moment?
Can I introduce him?
Brief moment.
Ladies and
brief
gentlemen,
moment.
without further
We have
ado,
to have him on.
Shut the fuck up.
All
I'm
right.
introducing my roommate.
Here we go.
The Temple of Doom himself. The YouTube sensation. My roommate.
Yes.
Neil Temple.
Is he coming in? He's coming in.
Bitch,
Here we go.
you're a man.
Awesome.
Stuff.
There we go. The man. Look at this extra footage.
Wonder Woman sucks.
How are you, Neil? How's it
That's what
going?
he's talking about.
How you doing, brother?
Nice to see you,
dude.
Dylan.
I haven't seen this guy in a while, and I'm glad he's here. I didn't even know that they were roommates until I got
walked
here.
in.
That's right. And then he goes, "Yeah, Neil's living with me." I was like, "Really? Oh, that's fucking cool." All right, so Neil, tell everybody your background. Obviously, they probably know better than they know me. So
And then get the fuck out because this is my interview.
he's like, "Fuck you, I'm sure."
About bitches in movies, huh?
Bitches and hoes. yo.
Bitches and hoes and movies.
So give us a little history. Like, tell us who you are.
I'm Neil. I'm originally from, not Calgary, I'm originally from Ottawa.
Awesome.
And I worked in broadcasting a lot as CTV and Bell Media.
Yeah.
And we have our own show every Saturday at 5.
There you go.
Pop cultured.
Yeah.
Oh, love it. I listen to myself. I'm not kidding, and it's not because he's my roommate.
It is an awesome
I was
show.
listening to it before he moved in.
So that's Saturdays at 5 at cjbk.com on iHeartRadio.
Yeah. Say it again. My fans are
Listen
slow.
to this voice.
They're
Listen
really
to this
slow.
voice. Is that not like syrup
It's
off
just-
the tongue?
It's fucking erotic. Say it again.
I don't have an erection, but if you do,
What am
good
I,
for you.
Barry White?
Very well. You know, ladies. Go ahead. Say it again. One more
So
time.
Pop Cultured with
Yes.
Silver Screen Sheen and team. So
Amen.
Greg Sheen is the host, and he's
Right
the
on.
promotions producer at Bell Media. And that's every Saturday at 5 at cjbk.com. Listen on the computer because
Yep.
AM radio is crap on
It's
the actual
gone.
radio.
It's- yeah.
Exactly.
It's
so
going
there
out
you go.
the window.
And we are London, Ontario's source for all things in entertainment. So
Absolutely.
anything in pop culture. There's no other show, radio or TV, in London
Yeah.
right now that's actually focusing on multiple aspects of pop culture, movies, you know,
Video games,
Video games,
movies,
TV
TV
shows,
shows, comics, everything.
conventions,
They, like,
celebrity news, and so on
sports
and so
even.
forth.
I'm so glad
sometimes.
he's on. This is great.
Yeah, so
Hey, I love you, brother, but it's good to have him too. Hey, we could have set up another interview.
Yes, after I go to work.
Okay, all right. No, this is a chance we got, so we
Yes,
gotta get
this is
Neil
another
in.
chance.
Oh,
So when
another
I
chance.
leave,
I'll get
after
him
the
on.
interview,
I will get you on
have
a
an
different
interview
show.
with Neil.
So Neil, get the fuck out. No, I'm kidding. So we met.
He's stealing my thunder!
just here
My
for the-
thunder!
beer, eh?
I'm just here for
So,
the cheap plug. Yeah.
There you go.
And that's
So
why I
Neil,
love
you've
him.
been in the business for a while, though, right?
So damn long.
Like, yeah.
He's actually like an employee
2004.
of media.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, and
He's a court-sanctioned reporter.
there you go. So he might get in real big fucking
Got other
trouble.
jobs, though, too.
He's going to be in big trouble for being on this show because, you know. Is that a conflict
Well,
of
on
interest?
a reality radio 101? Is
No,
Nope.
this is separate.
Nope.
Is
Separate.
this a YouTube
This
or a
is
Facebook?
personal.
Well, it's a
Personal.
Patreon thing.
Oh.
Yeah. So whatever money is raised, I will hook up with this guy, and now he's in the video.
And that goes
so I gotta
towards the
give this guy some money too.
Broken Smile Fund.
But
Seriously, like
people with broken
if he only
smiles.
if he only gives me like
Yes.
200 or not even that, he gives me
dude,
$10.
you're lucky if you get $5.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, guys.
It'll get you a
I
fucking.
need a new smile.
It'll get you a sandwich, right?
Subway.
Subway sandwich,
Eat
maybe.
fresh.
Why are you advertising for Subway?
Craft services.
Craft services.
Love craft services.
So Neil was in the back there, and he's just wandering around. And I even said when we were doing the back,
he's my roommate.
the special whatever the behind the scenes stuff, and I had to signal him and go, dude, come on over, 5 minutes, And I'm glad you're a part of this. So, anyways, your thoughts on Justice League? You apparently don't like it.
Okay, so here's the problem with
Okay,
Justice League.
what is the problem?
It was highly edited, and apparently there's like another hour's worth of material missing.
Yes.
For example,
I know about that.
the
Yeah.
big fucking loophole that screws up the entire story of
Right.
the Justice League.
Don't
'cause
give away too much. Don't give.
Oh, spoiler alert.
No spoiler. No spoiler. Oh, you're
spoilers?
gonna give spoilers? Okay, go ahead. Fuck it, spoilers. Okay, here we go.
If you don't know, Superman comes back from the dead.
Duh.
So I don't think it's really a spoiler, but
Right.
in the movie,
Okay.
the Justice League comes up with the idea to bring him back from the dead just
Yes.
because.
Because.
Literally.
Why not?
Literally.
Why not?
Just because.
Sure, we'll bring Superman back.
So
easy. He's dead.
So that's a really stupid fucking reason in my book, because in the last movie, Batman was trying to kill him because for good reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to bring him back just because makes no fucking sense. Now, in the deleted extended version that we're waiting for to be released on DVD, Blu-ray, and the usual bullshit. Okay? Hopefully, they re-put in the information, and what we find out is Steppenwolf, the big bad was
boy.
going to reanimate Superman himself.
Oh.
So the Justice League got there first. That makes more sense than
Actually, yeah.
let's just bring Superman back to life, la la la. As opposed to, I'm going to bring your champion back and fuck all your shit
you
up.
guys up.
Oh, well then screw you.
Let's
We're
do
gonna
it
bring him back
first.
and fuck
Yeah,
your
yeah,
shit
yeah.
up. That makes more sense in a storytelling format.
I agree.
There are so many other things.
There were a
that are
lot of
missing.
loopholes on
There are-
Justice League.
That's why
But it was fun.
it's
It was-
a horrible movie.
but it was a
so
fun movie,
when they put
right?
in the rest of
Did you like it?
God Snyder.
Okay.
Everyone hates Snyder, but
I
he's
hate
got a
Snyder.
plan. He knows. He's got it. Now, granted, he's only focusing on specific things like The Dark Knight Returns,
Right.
Year One, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
those
yeah,
things.
yeah.
And he, which makes me think that he's not a comic book fan.
He's
But
not. He's not.
He's not a comic book fan.
No, he's
However,
He flat out said he's not.
he does understand the psychology
Okay.
of what these things implicate. Now,
Okay.
I've always said this about Marvel and DC fans. I'm
Okay.
a DC fan. Fuck you, Marvel. But this is
Okay.
what I have noticed.
Yeah.
Marvel is about humans.
It's Wait, keep talking. Keep talking. Ignore Neil. Oh, here we
I
go.
said fucking Marvel, so I had to show the fact that I'm holding
He's
it.
gonna pull out a sword.
That's got an accident.
That's
written all over it.
funny. Here we
I
go.
knocked the hat off.
He's
He's
gonna-
But anyway,
He's gonna kill one of us because he's like, Neil, how dare you steal my time?
it's not even that. It's the opinion you just talked.
Oh, okay.
The fact of the matter is I
Yeah.
completely forgot what he said.
Don't worry, we'll see it
I
again.
didn't
Marvel
even talk.
versus DC. Marvel versus DC. That's what I was getting at.
Yes,
This is it.
yes.
All right, ready for this?
I'm enjoying this, by
Drop
the way.
it.
Okay. Continue, go!
I wanna. He just keeps talking over me with this start.
Yes,
So,
go,
ready?
go.
Marvel is about humans wanting to be gods.
Okay.
DC is about gods wanting to be human. And I really, really appreciate and appeal to that concept
Right.
of something almighty trying to humble itself,
Yeah.
as opposed to these sociopathic nutbars who are like, oh, I'm the master race, you should bow down to my magnetic powers, and I'm God, blah, blah, blah. No, like, all the Marvel fans I know are four types of crazy.
Yeah.
The DC
Yeah,
fans,
this is interesting.
they fucking
Yeah.
got their heads on straight when it comes to reality, society, everything,
Right,
psychology. Like,
Yeah.
DC fans get it. Marvel fans are in their own little
Obviously,
fucking world of crazy.
But obviously Neil disagrees, so Neil, please.
Neil's in his world of crazy, and I've been telling him this since he moved in.
Neil can also speak for himself.
Oh, there you go.
He can, and so
He
can I.
can, actually. He can.
Je
Go
parle
ahead.
anglais, très bien.
Go ahead, my friends. Bonsoir.
Tabernacle.
Tabernacle.
What am I arguing here?
Marvel.
Marvel.
You're defending Marvel to me.
Yes.
So the Marvel movies are
whoa,
mostly
whoa, whoa,
way
whoa,
better
whoa,
than
whoa, whoa, whoa,
the DC
whoa.
movies.
Let
But
him
are you
talk,
just
let him
talking
talk.
about Marvel versus DC overall? So Marvel has realistic settings, and it allows it brings more sympathetic, relatable characters. I find like Spider-Man characters like that, and
Did you enjoy the Spider-Man movie, though?
which one? The
The
Homecoming.
new one, yeah.
I did.
I fell
liked
asleep.
it.
I didn't like
I
that.
fell asleep
I didn't
twice.
like
It
it. I'm
wasn't
sorry.
bad.
But I hate Spider-Man.
could've been
so
better.
that's
You
my
put
fault.
Michael Keaton and
Oh, well.
Iron Man and
Yeah, Michael
with
Keaton
Spider-Man,
saved
it's
the
not a bad
fucking...
movie.
Yeah, Michael Keaton saved
But,
it. Go ahead. Sorry.
Anyway,
I'm sorry. Get used to
yeah,
it.
so Marvel,
Yeah.
they use real cities, New York
Right.
and LA and whatnot, and they also use fictional places like
Right.
Wakanda.
Right.
But
Is it?
but
Is
DC,
I believe in Wakanda.
Go ahead.
That looks like a good movie, Black Panther. Anyway,
It does. I'm looking forward to that one. Continue.
Black Panther!
what else did I say?
Black Power.
We should do a
I grew up
separate
with
interview.
both, so. I grew
Go
up
ahead.
with both Marvel
Right.
and DC,
Yes,
so I never
yes.
chose a side.
Okay.
I liked Wolverine as much as I liked Batman
Right.
growing up and stuff. So it's it's really about getting the shit right when it comes to adapting it to a big movie, obviously.
Right.
And they did that with Wonder Woman.
Yes.
And
Yes,
they haven't
did.
done that with some other DC movies. Certainly.
No, there's lots of them they messed up on, and obviously we see eye to eye. See,
Justice League is just okay.
It's
of a
okay.
movie.
It was alright. It was better
The
than
problem-
Justice League sucked.
before.
Well, they brought back Superman because they didn't think that like they needed all the help they can get, right? They couldn't.
Yeah.
They, as great as.
But hold on, Neil.
powerful
Wait,
as
wait,
Wonder
wait.
Woman
No,
is-
wait. Hold on, Neil.
The God
They brought
Killer
back Superman
herself.
because DC just can't let the fucking guy go. Remember when they killed him off in the comics? They apparently killed off Superman. It's the biggest fucking thing. It made headlines.
I remember.
Headlines. You remember that shit?
The day
1993.
I read
But what did they
Superman
do?
died.
They bring the fucking guy back because they just can't let the guy rest.
Yeah.
Let him fucking
What
rest.
really got me was that,
That
like,
bothers me,
everyone
right?
Same
went
with
nuts
Batman.
buying the
Yes,
last
yeah.
copy.
Captain America.
Yeah, no, you're right. Sorry,
All
you
the
were
popular
saying.
characters die and then come back.
And then they come
The
back.
only person to stay dead is Uncle Ben.
Oh, yeah.
It's
They
true.
do an alternate
It's
universe
true.
with him.
No,
Even
there's no
Batman's dad is
alternate.
alive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Batman's dad came
and
back
his
too.
mom.
Yeah, they all came fucking back.
Everybody, like, there's
They
nobody.
did like an alternate universe.
Bucky, Robin,
Yeah.
everyone is dead.
But you saw
they're
the
ones-
alternate-
They're all dead.
the-
But you're
you
right.
saw
Uncle
the-
Ben is fucking worm
He's the
food.
only one, but you know the only one they did the
I
alternate.
never thought of that.
The alternate universe with Batman, is Batman dying, or
Even
Bruce
Jor-El
Wayne,
is alive.
Well, but Bruce Wayne died, and then the parents
Kind of.
became the Batman. Like
Yeah.
the dad became Batman,
Yeah.
and the wife became
Joker.
the Joker.
Yeah.
You've seen that, right?
That's what I'm talking about. We already said
fucking
that.
crazy. That's crazy. You're
not
right.
crazy,
But
that's-
nobody stays dead. Sorry, we ran out.
It's okay.
We didn't expect you on the show. But this is good.
Smoke those.
It's just like my show. You want it?
No, it's okay.
No?
Thanks.
Alright.
I don't
Our
speak-
last
We're
one.
yeah, we're enjoying some brandy and stuff. This is crazy. I wish I knew that you were here. I didn't even know you had a roommate, man. Yeah.
You never
So-
call, you never
It
ask,
happens.
you just kind of show up.
Yeah.
And,
So how did that happen? How did you? I guess you just said.
Well, they raised the rent in my bachelor.
Oh, okay.
That'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you know. it's
you're
just-
forgetting the most important part.
budgeting.
I needed a roommate.
Yes, we both did.
There
You
go.
didn't. You don't. You don't want me as a roommate. I get it. I appreciate that. It's okay.
What do you mean? He's with you.
I'm a horrible roommate, dude.
Are you?
I grew up on a farm. I'm
Okay.
a horrible fucking
Is he a
person.
horrible roommate?
Dude, I'm horrible. He tolerates me because
Were
he
you
has
raised
to.
in a barn?
Yeah. Was I raised in a barn?
Oh, yes, he
Was
was
I
raised
raised
in a barn.
in a barn? Yes.
We already talked about that at the beginning of the show. So
Technically, it was a barn foundation because it blew
sorry,
up
I'm
during
sorry,
the
man.
tornado.
Oh shit, I didn't realize. Fuck, I'm used to smoking these little bastards.
It's okay. As long as my cat's on the other side of the apartment.
Mind, this is the first time I've smoked these in like a long time.
I thought you smoked these during the show.
No,
It's just for you and
This
me?
is just for you and I.
You know why I smoke cigars?
because he's awesome.
The first X-Men movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Hugh Jackman walking
Did
around
you
with a cigar.
know
So I was
our
like,
dear
yeah, I'll
friend-
try that. I'll fucking stogie it up.
Did you know our dear friend Daniel? His favorite movie is X-Men.
The first one?
The very first.
Why?
That's what I was wondering. I didn't say anything, but I was
The
wondering
first
why.
three are write-offs. Everything else after that, I will fucking watch over and over again.
Are you a fan
That
of
Days of
X-Men?
Future Past is one of the
Surprised I
best
am.
Wolverine
Oh,
movies
geez.
ever.
X-Men Glass. I got every comic.
Oh,
And he's not even
Oh yeah,
supposed
that's
to be-
right. He's got X-Men
I got
glasses.
autographed comics from Chris Claremont. If you don't know who that is, then you're
Wow.
not an X-Men fan.
You're not
Wow.
an X-Men fan,
Uh,
you're not
Yeah,
an
that's
X-Men
pretty
fan.
fucking cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Okay, well, I like the first X-Men. It's dated as hell. I mean,
Very.
look at Sabretooth. Yikes! But
I never liked it.
I didn't
I
like
love
it either.
never- not
I didn't
even
like it
2000.
either.
I loved the soundtrack. I bought the soundtrack. That soundtrack is fucking inspirational. However, the show, the I didn't like the uniforms.
just bad. It was done
too
bad.
slow.
It was done
There was
badly.
no
Would you
violence.
prefer yellow
and I mean,
spandex?
there was no violence. You know what?
Yeah.
Yellow spandex would have worked
I think so.
if it had been done
it
right.
never has.
It's being done now. It works now. Why does
Okay.
it work now and it didn't
DC's
work
got-
back then?
Or no, Marvel is now
Can't think of
owned
one
by
Marvel
Disney. So, or not Marvel, but those movies are now turned over to Disney because of 20th Century
I
Fox.
just watched.
So now
So
we
we're
can
gonna
get-
see the yellow.
I
spandex.
just watched an amazing
We can
movie.
get
You may have
Wolverine
heard of
versus
it.
Thor.
I
Yeah.
just watched an amazing movie. You may have heard of it.
Okay.
It's called Deadpool. And one of the mutant
Love
characters
Deadpool.
wore a yellow-black spandexy costume.
Yes, she did.
Didn't look ridiculous. I wanted to fuck the fuck out of her, despite the fact she was like a teenager.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
Well, the actress is 25.
Yeah, she is.
I'm
yes.
there with that.
She's pretty hot.
But the
She's
fact
hot.
that, damn,
Sinead O'Connor.
I'd knock the pussies, I'd knock the nickels out of that pussy. Like, seriously.
Say it again. Hold on. Say it again.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
That's the name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you. I totally forgot that. But Deadpool was amazing. But now that Disney's taken over, we're not going to see a Deadpool 3. You know that, right? And if we do, it's going to be.
I think
It
what
depends
Disney,
on how well
what
Deadpool 2
Disney
does.
is going to
Good point.
recognize,
Yeah.
being the media juggernaut that it is,
Yeah.
is that it's going to need to introduce Disney adult, and
Or
because
they'll just use the 20th century logo.
Because.
all they gotta
Or
do.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It'll be a subsidiary.
Yeah.
We won't know it's Disney. Like
That's right.
No. our children won't know it's Disney.
The millennials.
The millennial. Well, we are millennials.
The Tide Pod eating motherfuckers.
That's Generation Z, apparently.
Yeah.
Z for zombie. Anyway, but the adult Disney will be focused in a completely different market, i.e.,
Right.
like 20th Century Fox.
Right.
Whatever.
They'll go under a
they
different
choose,
name.
under a
That's
different
right.
label.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
it will be the all-powerful Disney empire.
Yes,
But
yes.
that will be where they fucking throw all the kids that grew up watching a Disney,
Yeah.
that believe that bullshit,
Yeah.
that want to see Star Wars and Avengers and Marvel and everything else they own.
Right.
Lego.
Which they own fucking everything now.
They own everything.
It's disgusting.
And when you own everything and you kidize it,
Yeah.
the adults lose interest.
Yeah.
You can't lose
Yeah.
interest with the adults
And they're
because
not-
we're the ones with the money.
But they're not known for fucking up. They succeed.
Exactly.
They move forward.
So, for example,
Yeah.
there was a movie we recently
They'll
watched.
get a new
that was
logo. Disney adult with someone but fucking behind the castle.
Like no, it'd be like the mouse.
Sounds like Disney.
The
Yeah.
That
mouse.
sounds like Disney.
The mice.
Yeah, the mouse. Right?
Yeah, Pluto, get out of here!
That's right. I can see them doing
Fuck
it.
off, Pluto!
But I mean,
Trying to lay around some dick with me.
but as I was asking earlier, so how long have you guys been hanging out or living together as roommates?
We moved in about 3 months ago.
3 months ago. Okay.
4 months
Is he actually difficult to live with? I don't think you're that difficult.
You don't live with me.
We have different schedules anyway.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think
So
that's the only thing that stops
he
me
works
from killing
nights
me
and
in
you
my
work
sleep.
days, right? Okay, I got it. Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah,
So you guys
sometimes.
hardly get a chance to really hang out.
Which I hope is what is keeping me alive.
The
Hanging out on New Year's.
Dude, I'm feeling the love, brother. It's awesome.
Well, it's just that, like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to help this man.
Oh. What, get laid?
Everything.
Oh, everything? Wow. Okay, well, should we get into that? I don't know if you want to get into that, but no, we won't get into that. But I mean, I haven't known Neil as long as I've known Sky, but I did meet you the one time. I had no idea that this guy actually had a radio show and things like that, and I was just
That's
kind of
how
like,
I met him.
Greg and
yeah.
Sky.
So
I first met you
Yeah.
when you were Austin Powers with Stevel, and Amber
What?
was Felicity Shagwell.
Holy
at
shit, he met you when you met me.
Comic-Con
Yeah.
2014.
get out of here.
That means
Yeah.
you've known him for as long as...
I've known him probably longer. What the
I
fuck?
met you the same day I met Eric Roberts.
Oh, right. No.
Oh my
Because
god, dude, that was fucking
Dude,
years.
burning well.
We
That was
met,
before I
we
met
met
you.
in March. We met in March.
Yeah, we did.
And then you brought Amber into my life.
Yes, I did.
And,
Good.
You-
Yeah, Amber is going to be on the show. She was supposed to be this weekend. I was going to try to get her, but she
She's
wasn't
super busy.
available. She's very
Super
busy.
busy.
Very busy young lady. She's amazing, talented woman.
Mm-hmm.
But whoa, dude, that's fucked up. I thought you looked familiar.
I still have the photo.
Do you?
I sent it to Amber and I sent it to Stevel.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Dude, you gotta
So-
send it to me, bro.
Yeah, well, it's on my Facebook, but I can do that.
Fuck me.
I
Yeah,
think
we're,
I'm probably
we're on the.
sure I've tagged you. with
Shit.
something.
are you sure you don't want to interview Neil after me?
I could, but
Get
I gotta.
the fuck off my show!
What love?
And then
man?
when
What's
we're
going on?
done,
back and
and then
yeah,
we're done,
Cut.
and then when we're done,
So you know what the best part is?
Neil
we'll just
can
cut
come
this
back
out.
and have his own interview with Dell, and you'll have a whole nother show.
Well, wait, what? How can you?
Who's producing this
We can do it
production?
after. We can do this.
That's
after.
what I've been saying.
Yeah.
Nobody listens to me. I'm smarter than
Hey,
everyone.
but you know what? It made the interview kind of interesting.
I'm smarter
Because all of a
than
sudden you
everyone.
get Neil Temple
And
coming
I
in.
feel
What's up?
no one cares.
Oh, well, we love you, Sky.
I know.
We do.
You love me,
We do.
but you don't like me.
No.
You don't
God,
understand
no.
me.
God, no. I don't like you at all, brother. I love you,
Love
you
me.
bastard.
that's
Love me like a brother.
That's right.
That's the thing about brotherly love. You don't have to
See,
like your brother.
Now I'm curious
but
to
you love
know,
him.
how, like, Neil's known me for longer, which is fucking crazy.
Not really.
Bringing it all together.
But we
I am
barely-
responsible for Dell's happiness.
Time-wise.
But we
Not
barely
to-
hung out, though.
Yeah, exactly. Who
like-
knows Sky?
Yeah, but I do remember meeting you a long
Well,
time
me and
ago.
Dell have like hoteled and drank.
Oh, everything. New Year's together.
When you party
Yeah.
with somebody, you get to know somebody.
That's right. So Neil, we got to party some more.
Yeah,
Often.
you do.
You know what I'm saying? I do appreciate you coming on.
Indubitably.
Yeah, because it was a little rough because he's making the face over there. He's sitting on the couch. I could tell he was like looking, going, "Fuck, man, I want to be a part of this, but I don't." Right? And then I'm like, you saw when I was doing that little thing there, and he was like, "Okay, fine, 5 minutes. Thank you, brother. Thank you for being on." And Sky, I love you, man. You know I do. And I'm glad that you gave me the time because I was wondering to get you on. I've been wanting to get you on my show forever.
I wanted to be on the actual radio show forever.
That's right. That's
but
right.
It's a matter of distance.
That's right. That's right. And I even said,
even though he comes and gets his girlfriend and then takes.
No, but
her,
I said in the last video, I said that it is difficult to
I can sleep on the couch and like go for a walk during sexy time. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
come on, man. What's wrong? Actually, it was that couch right there that got us together.
yeah, boys.
Yeah, well, let's not go there, but, anyway, so if you've slept on that thing, I'm sorry.
Never sitting there
Oh,
yet.
okay, all right.
Nobody sits on that couch.
Yeah.
It's the sex couch.
So we have to burn it? That's what you're saying?
No, burn the sex couch. I fuck on it. You dumb fucks. You fuck on the fuck couch.
Time. I'm sure he does that all the time.
It's my apartment. I fuck where I want.
That's right. But his apartment is actually
Let's knock on the door.
We got to mention this because Sky is a bit of a collector, like you just saw with. Oh, come on, we got to talk about it. He's a collector of many things, and obviously he pulled out that awesome sword. But he's not the collector that you would expect. Like not really like action figure type. He's more of a
practical,
suit
oriented. Like if you can wear it,
functional, like actual
cool
things. Except for some of the stuff I'm looking around. We might actually do a little flyby just to see all the stuff that he's got. He's got a lot of different costumes and things like that, which is really cool. But your costumes are set up, like I said earlier, functionality.
Oh, absolutely.
Like they're more like you can kick some ass with these fucking outfits.
I've never liked the when you go to a store and you just buy a costume, it's got the puffy muscles and they don't.
Yeah, fucking Walmart.
I'm Batman. What happened with outing my identity and stopping me from being like Batman and becoming London Batman was my roommate at the time. I took her to Fan Expo, and I wasn't really Fan Expo savvy. I wasn't con savvy at the time that I took her because what had happened was I didn't want to go to a con. The cons were, in my mind, filled with 80% guys that live in their mom's basement.
Careful, don't say that. We had people get pissed off about that.
Well, that's what I thought.
But it's the truth.
That's what I thought. Okay, that's where my prejudice.
The struggle is real.
That's where my prejudice went. Was 80% guys that live in mom and dad's basement, Captain Sweatpants.
Yes, Captain.
19% girls because girls.
Yeah.
And 1% hot models that were hired to wear something they know nothing about.
But at first, cons didn't start out that way, and I've said this before.
That's what I had been seeing on TV, in the movies.
Well, cons originally,
that was my perception of a con.
Right.
So when
Neil will agree with me.
When I was dragged to Fan Expo, kicking and screaming, "Fuck you! I don't want to go."
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was very wrong.
It's a different world.
It was my birthday, Christmas, and Halloween all in one.
That's right.
So I wore a Batman T-shirt. And they catered to my love of Batman, and it was like gorgeous. I got
very
batarangs.
accepting. Like
it was literally like
it's a big community.
I was bullied in high school so hardcore because of my unique and obnoxious mindset. Because I'm constantly showing my observation, never my opinion.
Right.
And that upsets every human being I come into contact with. So I what felt fucking like accepted finally in this world. So. The next year, my friend kidnapped me. We went just down for the day, and we went and saw Adam West. I met him, got something signed, and Boba Fett and Jango Fett interrupted our time, so I got that shit. And Django's a small guy.
Yeah, he's tiny.
He's tiny. Like in the movie, he looks
really nice guy though. Yep. Super nice guy. Yeah, I met him a few times too. But yeah.
And I found out that Adam West, that wasn't his boyfriend. That was his agent. So.
Handler.
Yes, that's handler. That's what those things are. So, and then in the third year of Fan Expo, I decided to bring Natalie, my roommate, Derek, her friend, and my brother Lincoln. I wore a simple Ghostbuster costume, no proton pack, just the suit.
Just the suit.
She wore a Catwoman mask and gloves and black jeans and a corset, and everyone thought she was the best Catwoman they'd ever seen.
Wow.
But
she's pretty attractive.
That was the Fan Expo I met Amber.
Oh.
I took a picture of her and Amber. Amber and her posse.
Her posse.
And then you introduced us
the
3
Sailor
years
Moon
later.
when she was doing... No?
They were all of the...
princesses?
All of the Gotham girls.
Oh!
She was Harley.
Yes,
and
yes.
Dee was Catwoman.
That's right.
And there was a Poison Ivy, and they had a Two-Face, and there was like... And I have a picture. I have a picture of them. And me and Amber just found that out from talking.
That's hilarious. I just found that out from Neil.
Right? So when you
crazy.
introduced me to Amber, that was my first time meeting Amber as Felicity Shagwell. But I apparently met her at Fan Expo once.
Wow. Same with Neil, because when I met him here, that was the first time we'd officially met. As opposed to just hanging out and taking pictures and shit, right?
So,
but it's amazing how that works out, though.
I
was going to say about the cons. Oh, okay. All right,
I'm sorry. One more year.
Okay.
And it was the year that I took Natalie as the Catwoman, and she was like, Sky, next year we're going to do it right. We're going to do it all 4 days. We're going to get a hotel, and you're bringing your bat suit.
Nice.
She was my roommate, so she knew I was crazy and had a Batman costume. And because she was wandering around looking at all the Batmans, and she God bless, like, she let me do my things as Batman and didn't like fucking think I was
didn't
weird
criticize you or anything.
She knew I was Batman before she moved in with me.
Right,
because I was operating out of like the arcade I worked at and stuff like that. But anyway, she
sorry, bro.
She says, she's looking around, she's like, these Batmen suck.
Yeah.
Next year we do this right, we're going to do the hotel and everything like that, and you're bringing your bat suit and you're going to show these fuckers how to do it right.
Right.
And I was not comfortable with that. Because that was literally like...
That's your private thing.
Well, that's my, like, that's my weapons, that's my armor, that's everything. And I was like, okay, this is what happened. I showed up that year, and I brought the suit to the bathroom, and I started getting changed in the bathroom at Fan Expo.
Okay.
And while I was putting on the suit, everyone started losing their goddamn minds in the bathroom. And I was like, look, guys, I'll take all the pictures you want, but just let me get
changed.
And apparently they left the bathroom and told everyone that could listen to them that there was a guy in the bathroom getting changed who looked better than any Batman that had ever been seen before. Before Toronto Batman. Before everyone else.
I gotta bring that up.
Well, that's where London Batman is originating from.
Right. Everyone thought at one point you guys were the same.
That I copied it. Well, that's why I had to make that sign. I am not Toronto Batman.
Yeah, I remember that Fan Expo.
I'll tell you that story. He did not like that.
No, he didn't. But real quick, I just want to say about the fact that back in the day when cons first started, and you probably know about this, Neil. It wasn't about the costumes.
Nope.
It was actually about the fucking
fans.
Like the talent. It was about the art. You know what I mean? Like the fact that everybody came in and they showed their artwork, they showed their comics, they were trying to get something going. And now it's become so subdued with all this stupidity.
It's been filled in with these models.
Because they saw something and they said, let me capitalize on the fact that these guys don't leave their fucking basements.
I am a genetically gifted individual, therefore, if I learn anything, like if you sit down, the best thing about being a geek is that you can literally, in this day and age, sit down and binge watch Netflix, anything and everything, and be a complete nerd about that subject matter in under a month. And I have seen stupid cosplay models, both male and female. So don't think I'm being sexist.
No, I agree.
Both male and female model types who knew nothing about fuck all.
Nothing.
And they were getting paid to be there. And it is because of the negative reinforcement from their fans going, how come you've never seen Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? How come you don't know about Serenity and Firefly? What the fuck kind of nerd are you? You're a poser.
You're a fucking poser.
And it's because of these poser accusations that these now geek girls and other most males.
Most, not all. Some of them are actually legit.
Some are. I will grant you. There are some legit geeks. But in this day and age, it is so simple to jump on the bandwagon because I have a couple of individuals in my life. They're male.
Right.
Not female, so don't think I'm being sexist. They're male. And they're not geeks.
No, they're not.
They never were. They
and
don't
that
want
bothers
to be.
me. It bothers
me. They don't want to be. However, they love...
fake geek. There you go.
They love the attention that I got. And they want that. So they immediately jumped on the bandwagon, and they have expensive costumes that blow mine semi out of the water. But you question, like, a fan, like, let's say you're a fan of, I don't want to center out this individual, so I'm trying to think of something opposite. I'm thinking
do it without
Star Wars. We'll say Star Wars.
Star Wars.
So he's dressing up. He's dressing up like a Gamorrean pig guard. And you're like, oh my god, that's fucking amazing! Well, like, Return of the Jedi is my favorite thing. Well, I've never really seen Return of the Jedi. Oink oink. You know, like
I've seen that a lot. It's
upsetting me because it's not the fucking
Well, hold on. What are your thoughts on that, Neil?
Well, I think that should be a prerequisite for groups like Echo 3. It's like,
Yeah.
so you really like to dress up, eh?
Yeah.
You like Star Wars? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Star Wars movie? Wrath of Khan? You know, they don't know what they're talking about.
No, you're right.
But
You're right.
Everybody in Echo 3, obviously, are big Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to...
I
you
want
can't
to be
a
in
fake
Echo
geek.
3 so bad.
You can't be a fake geek and you can't be a fake geek girl either.
Yeah.
Because you just show up and you wear almost nothing and you're there just, like Sky was saying, just to model.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've noticed about fan expos over the years. My first fan expo was 2007.
Right.
And when I went there, autographs were cheap.
Right. Not as
My
crazy
God,
as they are
everything
now.
was cheap.
Yeah.
That's the part-
Everything was
Everything,
cheap.
yeah.
That's
Everything
the
was real,
unsurprising
too.
part. The unsurprising part is that the autographs are so much
I
more
am going
expensive
to
now.
record this episode of...
Continue.
Sure, go
continue.
for it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The other thing is cosplay, right? So
Yeah.
back in even in 2007, I don't remember ever seeing any
No,
cosplayers.
it was
there.
rare. It was rare.
In terms of people that had their own booths.
Yeah.
People would dress up, of course.
Yeah.
The fans would dress up, the attendees, but not
Yeah.
people that like. There was no, Jessica Negri or any of these people that would show
Yeah.
up and be like, "Hey, come see me in my
Yeah,
booth,"
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Um,
Negri's cool though. I met her. She's a cool chick. She's really friendly. She's cool, man. She's cool. She's got this little.
You know it's...
Her head is like that fucking big. But anyway, continue.
Well,
I'm sorry.
that's what happens too.
Yeah.
I guess like I'm not a cosplayer or a model by any stretch, but that's what I would imagine would happen
Right.
when people start getting recognized
Yeah.
for stuff like that.
You know why? Because
So-
half these guys have never been out in public, right? Like they don't know what a woman looks like unless it's
Yeah.
a porno, right? So it's like they see these women at these
Well,
cons in
well,
their
the
in their environment. You okay? Okay, so they see these women in their environment, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, these wow, and that's where they've capitalized on it, which I think is ridiculous.
Cosplay has exploded. It's
Yeah.
exploded at
But the
all
cons shouldn't be.
conventions in the
They
last
shouldn't
10 years.
be. They shouldn't be about that. You know what I mean? It should be about the artists, and that's what it was originally, until this whole cosplay thing took off. And the funniest part about the cosplay thing now, it's gotten a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, I see people, they don't say, "Oh, I'm going to the con to see if I can get that special edition comic, or if I can get that special edition action
Or
figure."
meet that person and
Or
get a
meet-
picture with them.
That's right. No, they go because they say, "I'm wearing such and such on Monday, wearing such or
Yep,
Friday.
yep.
I'm wearing such and such on Saturday. I'm wearing such and such on." So it's almost like
Advertising.
advertising
Them.
for themselves, and it's
Mhm.
like, well, what the fuck? You're missing the whole point of what these cons are about.
Well, they have fan following. But here's what I've noticed. I've had a lot of instances in my life where I had these cosplay friends.
Yeah.
In Toronto specifically. I
Yeah.
find it's the Toronto crowd. It's really upsetting me.
Yeah.
And
They are. They're very
no
upsetting.
offense. I realize.
No. Hey, I'm not one of them.
Yeah, valid.
I'm an entertainer like yourself.
Exactly,
We're both,
exactly. But
I classify him as more of an entertainer than a cosplayer.
These individuals are
Yeah.
treating me not as a friend as I
Right.
treat them.
Yeah.
They're treating me like one of their fans. And it's like, I'm not one of your fans.
No.
I don't give a fuck about your shit. In fact, your shit sucks.
Yeah.
I am
Like Chris
your-
Rock would say,
I
"Who
am-
the fuck is you?"
Yeah, I am your friend.
Yes.
Like, I lent you my gear. I've
Yeah.
drank with you. I have
We've
provided-
broken bread.
Yes, exactly.
We've
Not only
broken
that,
bread.
I've probably been a shoulder to cry on.
I got no
I've
more.
probably been a dick to ride. I've probably
Yeah.
been a guy that, like, I've so many interactions with so many different types of people
Right.
in Toronto.
Yeah.
And I am getting nothing but fucking, like, treatment of, oh, you're an entitled white cis male. And it's like, hold on a second, bitch.
What?
We
Really?
hung out.
Yeah.
You know me. Where the hell is this coming from?
That's fucked up.
I know. That's why I'm very disappointed. That's why
Wow.
I've chosen 2018 to actually remove myself from the con circuit
World.
unless I'm paid.
Oh.
And I kind of do the you and Steve thing. I don't do
Yeah.
a table.
Yeah.
Because you're stationary. You're stuck.
But mine,
Me
no,
and
I'm not stuck. I do it to
You,
promote.
yes, but that's the thing.
I have the
you
show.
have
And the paparazzi.
You have
Yes,
the
good point.
ability.
Right.
My table
Yeah.
does not work. Stevel's table does not work.
No.
So we are just con mascots. That's
Right.
what it is.
Right,
we go
right,
to
right.
a con
That's actually a
and
good way
we
to-
interact
That's
with
a great
people.
way to put it.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not mascots.
Right, right.
By any stretch of the imagination.
Right.
We don't wear mascot costumes
No,
like
no,
or
no.
furries or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
But we interact with the public.
Yes.
We make your con enjoyable.
Yeah.
We because it's not a matter of like, come see this girl and get pictures with her. No, it's like,
No.
come see Dr. Stevel. Come see London Batman.
Right,
Come
right.
see, who's another good example? Scott's,
No.
like Scott.
Scott's cool, but no. But you guys are entertainers. Like, that's the difference. The difference
He's
between these guys go out and interact with people, and they talk to people. That you do the impression. You're in character.
Yeah.
And that's why it pisses me off about fucking cosplayers. Cosplayers just stand around and be like, oh, take a picture. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They're not there to entertain.
They don't try to
I used to be an entertainer. I used to do the Austin Powers thing. We did Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Bob and Doug.
Beauty, eh? Totally. And Neil's there. Well, you go there because you're a fan. You're genuinely a fan, and you actually go there for the con, which is exactly what you're supposed to fucking point.
And to get footage as media, of course.
He's a media guy.
Interviews
right?
are my goal.
Absolutely, of course. But because the world has changed, like we were talking about earlier, things have changed in the con world, but hasn't changed for the better.
Nope.
Because it's gotten ridiculous.
Like I said, I was very bullied in high school,
right.
And when I went to my first couple of fan expos, and then I started being London Batman, it was finally that acceptance that I had been looking for. Like, I've been listening to that horrible song from the Hercules soundtrack, the Go the Distance, and there's so much stuff in that song that's about finding where you belong. And I've just been like, I used to belong at the cons, and now I feel like...
Let it go? That's what you feel like now.
I have to.
Like,
because all of my high school bullies, the cheerleaders that made fun of me, they're now in the cosplay
They're now
in my con.
Yeah.
And
it's true.
And I recognize them. I see them exactly for who they are. I didn't go to school with them, but they're treating me exactly like the high school cheerleaders did. And I was a creepy, sociopathic, pathological liar suckbag. I get it. But I've changed.
That was awesome.
Can you
say that again? Can you say that again?
A sociopathic, psychological, pathological suckbag.
Wow. That's impressive, man.
That's who I was.
That's like a new tongue twister.
It's who I was. I was a horrible human being. I had to go to therapy.
Wow.
I had to fix this shit.
Right.
Because when you're this good looking, you go nuts. Look at all the hot girls. You know what I'm talking about.
You know what? He is sexier than Neil and I put together. Rub your nipples, you bastards!
And I guarantee you, they're probably both hung bigger than me. They have all their teeth.
Yeah.
It's they have everything for them, and I am a broken mess of a human being who thinks he's Batman.
Right.
Bonkin.
Well, we're all broken in somewhere.
We are broken in somewhere or another.
But you guys are functionally broken.
Functionally broken.
I'm damaged goods.
No, we're both fucked up just like you are. That's why we're doing this. We're entertainers because somehow entertainment brings out the most fucked up people. Right?
Robin Williams was right.
Oh, he was fucked up, man. A lot of people are fucked up, but this guy's fucked up, and I love his fucked up. That's that's why we get along so well. Neil too, because Neil's fucked up. We're all fucked up.
I'm very easy.
Well, I don't know, man. I think we should call it because this is like we've gone like really fucking.
We still got an hour to go.
You want another hour?
We gotta kick this guy out so we can focus on me.
You want to kick?
His 5 minutes are up.
Poor Neil, man. Actually, he was here more than 5.
Thanks for having me.
You can have your interview with Neil
after.
You want to do that? Work.
We can do that, dude. If you want.
Like you got anything else to do?
It's true.
Yeah, we could do that. Oh, look at that! Eh? The love. I didn't say it. I want Neil to stick around, but Sky's get out of my airtime.
He lives here.
This is my house.
You told me. It's my house, motherfucker. Thank you, Neil.
It's his house.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for interrupting Sky Westman here. That was Neil Temple, which we're going to do a surprise interview. We're going to have another interview after this, so we'll do another show.
But it'll just be like
God
the next
bless.
show.
Thank you, brother. Thank you,
know
brother.
what I mean?
Next on the palette. On the palette. Anyways, so thank you, Neil, for coming on. So, is there anything you want to bring up? Is there any topics you want to talk about?
We're still talking like this.
No. Is there anything on your mind that you would love to express, like something in the world today, or something? Because you were mentioning something about. I'm kind of leading up to the whole millennial thing that you were talking about earlier. Yeah,
there's so many
because I really like what you were talking about earlier about the millennials.
About how I have a better
understanding
of how the world works.
When he's talking about it, okay, well, I'll give him a little background. You can give the background.
Work.
He's talking about work, and he was saying that
I have a skill set that not a lot of people can.
There you go. See, that's what I was leading up to, because that was a good conversation. So
my desire to be on time.
We need some more drinks. Have you got any drinks?
I did.
Oh, fuck. We just did. We just had I continue. I'm sorry. I'm the master of interruptions. Actually, Gary's better than I am. You know that.
True.
Yeah. Okay. Go. Okay. So.
See, Neil.
Oh, he's gonna go for a beer run. What time is it? Oh, jeez. It's all closed
I
now.
think I have enough.
No, don't worry, man. Don't worry about it. Don't
I
worry
was
about it.
thinking if I send him downstairs for a Coke,
No, don't worry about that.
I
Okay.
got some gin.
We're good. We're good. No, it's okay. We're good, dude. Oh.
See?
Oh shit, he's got something.
But we don't have any pop, so I was going to
What
send
is
him
that?
down to
What
get
is
some
that?
pop.
Is that rum?
It's 40 Creek.
Oh,
Could
brother,
you-
put some
Canadian
of that in
whiskey.
here, there, laddie.
Could you?
God bless you, Neil. We should
you
save
wanna
this
drink
for
it
our
straight?
interview. Sure.
I was thinking
Go
go down
down
and
to the
get a
machine
Coke.
and
So
spend $1.50 on a can
That's
of Coke.
what-
Oh,
Yeah,
the
but-
whiskey,
hey.
man. No, I'm good, man.
do you mind?
No, we're
I don't mind going down.
Because it will make
Wasting
the
your money,
drink last longer,
Oh.
and
all
we
right.
can continue drinking,
Okay.
still getting inebriated without
Right.
fucking getting,
Well, I
still
do have to
work.
drive after this.
Exactly. So,
But-
Neil, would you be a deer and go down and get
A deer.
You want a Coke
A
or
Coke. Yeah.
And then
God bless you, brother.
he's kind of
Just
like
one.
Alfred, only better looking.
So go ahead about
Thank you,
work.
Master Bruce.
Let's go back into that
Right,
conversation about your work environment.
Well, we were talking
Yeah.
about like how a lot of businesses in this day and age, they don't really care for their employees. They kind
Absolutely.
of like, and I was explaining how I am a cog in the.
We both are.
We both are cogs in
absolutely.
the machine. However, I happen to be a cog who happens to know his worth.
Yes.
And it's not a simple matter of it's like it's $100 an hour for Batman.
Right.
Which I do that.
Right.
But it's a matter of
You can hire him.
for
by the way.
$100 an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah. What's your contact information before we forget to mention
You
that?
can find me on Facebook and
Yes.
London Batman. I answer that pretty quickly. The messaging.
Facebook.com/London Batman.
I also on Instagram Sky_is_Batman.
Okay.
I don't do children. Period.
Well, that sounded bad.
Does it?
The way you said it, I don't do children.
I don't like them. They're disgusting. I hate them.
In other words, he doesn't do children's
Here's
parties.
the thing. Here's the thing. I don't do
Yeah.
birthday parties. However,
right,
if
right.
you're willing to pay me $100 an hour,
You'll make an exception.
I'll show up. I'll throw a batarang into the wall.
Yep.
I'll put the fear of God into your child, and I'll
Absolutely.
eat cake and have a beer. Like
That's a great way to
That's
put it.
what I've done.
I'm going to try this on its own. Okay, so tell me, because we were talking about
I'm
the
gonna
whole...
wait because
Why? Oh, wait for the Coke. No,
Yes.
I want to try it straight. Let's see
that.
what...
As an NCAP millennial, because apparently we are millennials.
No, we're not.
Yes,
People
we are.
that were born in 2000.
No.
I was 74, bro.
79.
I'm 74,
See,
so I'm
or
not...
78, 79. So
I'm
you
nowhere
are
near.
You are technically within Generation X.
Generation X.
You are Generation X.
Generation X.
Which is where my
Where-
father
oh,
is.
Where's your blades?
Which ones?
The Wolverine. Because you just said Generation... Can you get him? Yeah. Oh, awesome. He said Generation X, so I'm going to fucking snickety snap.
metal?
Metal, please. Yes, the original. And you've got some of them Riddler hats. He does have merchandise, too, by the way. But, oh, yeah, what's
you
up?
want those ones.
Yeah. Oh, dude, see? He said Generation X, so, I gotta fucking, do my generation. Here we go. Snickety snap! Hold on, wait. Here we go. Let's do the sissy fight. He's got all kinds of cool stuff like this, but basically, you were saying about the fact that these people nowadays, they don't give a shit.
Oh,
You
what
know what I
I was
mean?
leading
Like,
into was
yeah.
I have a skill set that sets me apart from other millennials.
Right.
And that is I will show up on time. And,
Yes.
always, even when sick.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't steal, and my math skills are exceptional. So when I'm counting tills, I find out when other people steal.
And he knows how to add.
Oh, and
How hard is it to add?
It's apparently really hard.
Very difficult for a millennial.
Apparently.
I love this.
I have a skill set that
I'm doing
just
all my
sets me
interviews with
apart.
this.
So
Right.
when an employer comes to me and threatens me with like, termination or
Okay.
corrective procedures or anything like that,
Yeah.
I express to them the desire that like, oh, you don't want me here.
Okay.
That's okay. I'll go somewhere else where my skill set is appreciated.
Yeah.
And I have never had a problem finding work.
Nice.
The longest I've ever been unemployed is a month.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
The shortest is a day.
The one thing I wanted to lead up to was the fact that you were saying that all these millennials were dropping off like fucking flies.
At
because
my
of
work,
they
my
don't
current
have
job,
the basic
because-
skill sets.
Well, you learn the
You know?
basic skill sets at the job, but then something occurs where I had an incident where I actually yelled at an employee
okay.
because I like this guy.
Right.
He's geeky. He
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
get along. In fact, whenever we show up, But he has, over the last couple of times that I've worked with him, left me high and dry.
Oh, really?
Like, I've had to, like, scramble to catch up to his lack of detail to the work.
Right.
So I can serve customers properly.
Wow.
And
so you got to clean up after his mess.
not even that.
Basically.
It was a matter of I had to make prep. Like, there was stuff not
Oh.
available. Like, he just let everything go empty.
Really?
And left me to fucking have nothing available. So when customers show up and they're asking for food and stuff like that, and I'm like, I've got nothing. I can't do a thing.
That's
so
bullshit.
Precisely why I lost my temper. And he'd done it 3 times.
Yeah.
Now, the first 2 times had annoyed me.
Right.
He then had a car accident, and he also had an animal die on him, so he was not in a good place. So then the 3rd time it happened, I lost it, and he got angry at me for being mad at him. I got angry at him for not...
I just
doing his job.
SMH'd.
Yeah.
You just figured that one out.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What the
and
fuck?
I think he and I are not friends anymore because I yelled at him.
You don't need
and
a
the
friend
fact of the
like
matter
that.
is when I got yelled at when I was his age doing this job, it was because I was an idiot. And he was being an idiot. And now in this millennial mindset is you can't be an idiot.
Yeah.
We have to take your feelings into account. And it's like, no one took my feelings into account. So
what's the world fucking coming to, brother?
I don't know. I'm a little scared, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Are you back, sir?
Yeah, we heard the doors closed, so, you know. We may have some cokes. This is actually fine on its own.
You say that, but like I said, I want to extend the drink.
So to make it last a little...
Because you're going to do this. You're going to drink it all, and in 10 minutes go,
I'm going to need another drink. To drink? So, I'll clear out your fucking fridge. All right.
Did you bring the pops, sir?
There you go. He's coming back.
Thank
bless you, brother.
Master Bruce.
I left a little bit in there, sir. So you can have
it's
some for yourself.
It's his.
For our interview, you know, I just took a little
nip of
snifter. Oh yeah, okay, you're right. That does extend the drink quite a bit. Yeah.
Now do you understand my logic?
I'll take the rest.
I'm smarter than everyone around
Here,
me.
Neil.
I'm literally Superman, and
Here you go,
will never
brother.
accept it.
Thank you for supplying that wonderful... Dude, where are you? I'm offering you your drink, you bastard. I'll leave it right there. There you go. All right. We'll save that for our interview afterwards.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Very much appreciated. And we already ran out of cigarellos. That's actually pretty good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah, that does.
Oh yeah! Get you right in the palate. Oh yeah! Cream of the crop.
Now I gotta ask real quick. I know you're not really into this, but are you into politics?
I used to be. I used to be extremely politically minded.
Right.
Now I could not give fucks because of the concept of Manchurian candidates, as well as puppeteering, and big pharma and all these other conspiracy theories you've ever heard of. When you get into conspiracy theories, politics literally stops being a thing.
Yeah.
And I know it affects all of us. The reason it affects all of us is because we let it.
That's right.
And if we actually, like, I will get back into politics when we clean out the entire parliament, the entire House of Commons, everything, and start over with first generation immigrants.
That's right. That's right.
Because as far as I can see, politics is a family business. And it's
passed down.
I was raised to believe that politics was for everyone. It governed everyone. And when you see Bush Sr. and Bush Jr. And then Trudeau and Trudeau, you start to and Mulroney. Well, Mulroney's not into politics yet, but
he's getting there.
But my point is that it's obviously a family business. Yeah, I'm not buying into the bullshit anymore. It's bullshit.
I think politics is bullshit, but
and they don't care about you. They don't care about me. I'm not disillusioned about it. I don't think my vote counts. I'm not an idiot.
Okay, now here's a question that I think you're probably going to appreciate.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you've seen any of this stuff on the internet, but there's apparently this thing called flat earthers.
Say that again.
Flat earthers.
Flat earthers.
Where they believe the world is flat.
All right, I'll give you my commentation on this.
Please. Because I think... Well, actually, I'll tell you what I think after I hear what you think. Go ahead.
As any rational human being with intelligence...
Yes.
I believe that I am on a sphere. Because I watched an episode of Seek West that explained the physics of the sphere in a non-gravity format.
Environment.
Space.
Oh, okay,
exactly.
okay.
So
Wow.
Everything,
So it took a show to make you realize?
Everything in nature becomes a sphere. Like when you have
Right.
drops of water,
Okay.
they're spherical. Everything,
Right.
when you remove gravity, it just automatically becomes a sphere. So
That's right.
that's what I assume what I'm on is, a
Right.
sphere.
Yes.
Here's the problem.
Okay.
I've also seen an episode of The Outer Limits
Oh, jeez.
where...
You're comparing all this to shows. If you don't you have any like sort of hard evidence?
Would
kind
you
of
like
thing?
me to quote the books that those shows are based on?
Okay.
Would that seem
That
a
would
little more
seem
legitimate?
a little more legit. Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead. Quote those books, if you will, sir. Because we want to prove something to these flat Earth people. So.
I use the shows
Yeah.
because it might be a better example.
Better
Because-
reference.
Because, like,
Yeah.
for example, reading Isaac Asimov and then watching iRobot is not the same thing. Watching Bicentennial Man and reading
The book,
are
yeah.
not the same thing. So
That's
I
right.
don't like quoting the original literature because you dumb fucks ain't gonna learn that shit. But I guarantee you, you saw that episode of The Next Generation
Yep.
where Worf and his brother, not the Klingon brother, the human brother,
Yep.
kidnaps an indigenous species, puts them on the holodeck, and transports them to another planet.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where I think flat earthers come from.
Yes. I wonder where they come from.
There's something wrong with our reality. Something
Yeah.
is broken.
Yeah.
There's something
I
not
agree.
right. Mandela Effect.
Yeah.
Spherical.
Please tell
atmospheric.
people a little bit. Don't get into great depths, but please let people know what the Mandela Effect is.
I've been told the Mandela Effect is fake by a couple of physicists, so
Right.
I'm leading to believe that that's probably what the situation is. However, what my current interest in is the Mandela Effect is where your memories do not coincide with other people's memories or the actual facts.
That's right. And there are certain things that we've seen in
And
history.
you trust your memories. You
Yeah.
rely on your memories.
You remember certain
So
things.
when you
Yes.
believe something to your core that
Right.
it is the way it is,
Yep.
and then you have a Google search say you're an idiot,
Yeah.
it causes a lot of cognitive dissonance.
Absolutely.
And that's-
Basically, we'll give you a few examples. Look up Berenstain Bears.
Berenstain Bears.
Also, Star Wars. Everyone keeps on saying.
Don't do that one. That was
I
just-
am your father, as opposed to Luke. I am your
That's
father.
the same as Scotty Beam Me Up.
And Forrest
not
Gump. Forrest Gump.
We were talking about that the other night. We think
Right.
it's a simple matter if they say the same thing multiple times.
Multiple times.
in
That's
the
my
same
theory.
movie.
That's
why
my
it's-
theory.
yeah.
Because when the
But-
first scene, apparently, Forrest Gump says life was like a box of chocolates.
That's not how I remember it.
That's not how I remember it
And
either.
I swear to God,
I
later
remember
on in
him
the movie,
saying life is like a
life
box
is
of
like a
chocolates,
box of chocolates,
right?
exactly.
But it's stuff like that. So anyway, continue
Yeah.
on with what you were saying about the...
So reality is broken.
Right.
And a lot of physicists now believe that we are currently existing in is a two-dimensional universe that is projecting a 3D holographic projection.
Okay.
And what that sustains is that we're either in a holodeck or we're in a matrix.
Right.
Or it doesn't really matter what we're on. So flat Earth may not be the actual proper terminology, but round Earth is not it either.
Right.
Because we're
No,
basically...
you said Matrix. I saw a cat go by twice.
Twice. Yeah. So, it's true.
We're being fucked with. Speaking of which, he does have a cat.
I do.
It would be nice if we had got the cat in the shot. There he is. There he is. Bring him on in. There you go. There you go.
Here's my little panther.
He's a little kitty cat.
I don't think you can see him because he's
We,
black.
we love the pets on the show because we already had 3 episodes in a row where we had like 2 dogs, and now we had another dog in the last one. Now we got little kitty cat.
Yes.
Little kitty cat.
He's
Little pussy.
adorable little
Little
pussy.
pussy. He's so cute. Hey,
He's adorable.
So anyways, going back to what we were saying about this whole flat earther thing, I agree.
So-
I think it's nonsense.
Well, it's just,
Okay.
it's not that it's nonsense, it's just
Yeah.
that we're not perceiving the world as we should.
Yeah.
And when I say the world, I don't mean the globe, I mean
Yeah.
the reality that we are in.
Right.
Focusing. Like, for example, a friend of mine, I was over at his place, he showed me an ancient Chinese map
Okay.
that you can find online.
Okay.
And
Is that the one that's like the world, and it's like
round, and then there's a
Yeah.
whole bunch of different fucking things.
Yes.
I've
Yes.
never
yes.
seen that until
I saw that. I saw that.
And it's a
I
flat...
was doing some investigation on this shit. That's why I'm bringing
the more
it up.
you investigate the flat
Yeah.
Earth theory, the more it makes you go, wait a minute.
Wait a second.
What's going on?
But what
Now-
makes me realize it's round, real quick,
Yep.
when I saw that flat Earth concept, made me realize it was round was I looked at the travel time of certain destinations.
Yep.
For example, from Russia to the edge of fucking is it not Alaska? No. Is it Alaska? The one on the very far top.
Yes.
It is Alaska,
Yes.
right? So from Russia to
Or
Alaska.
Yukon.
Yukon, that's the one. Yeah. I looked at the travel time. If the world was flat, it would take you a long fucking time to get down there. But because it's not flat, it takes you less than fucking 4 hours.
The thing is,
you know what I'm saying?
but that's
so
the
it's
problem.
rounds.
The flat Earth only came
Yeah.
into being, like those flat Earth believers only came into being in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Whereas for ever since Columbus, we've known the
Well,
world
that
is
dude
round.
who's going out on that exploration, remember he spent all this money to even went on fucking Patreon
Yep.
and fucking tried to get no Kickstarter. He went on Kickstarter
Yep.
and he was trying to get money to prove that the world isn't round.
Didn't hear back from him.
Yeah.
And there was
You
an
know?
astronaut that was gonna.
Yeah.
up.
That's right. He was gonna go too. Yeah, but it's a silly concept. That's why I wanted to get your opinion
Well,
on it.
that's the
So
thing.
he's a normal guy. So he thinks the world is round.
I do, but I also
Yeah.
I would not be surprised
Yeah.
if I'm not on Earth.
Explore? What?
You see what I mean?
If
Like
you're not-
the
what?
flat Earth people are crazy.
Okay.
But what if we're not on Earth? We're on like a plateau that's
Okay.
flat, and we just think we're still on Earth, and that's why the flat Earths are crazy because Earth is round. But what if we're not on Earth? If we're in some sort of petri dish, if we're in some sort of like multiphasic zoo, then yeah, the Earth is obviously flat, and that's why we're having problems, and that's why people are starting to identify the problems.
Dude. You saw the moment where my
They did.
mind
I'm trying
blown.
to, I'm just trying
But that's fucking crazy.
that's
Like,
why
wow.
I don't believe either.
Right.
Like I'm
That's
not
crazy.
I'm not crazy. I'm not normal. I'm crazy. So I don't believe in the round Earth. I don't believe in the flat Earth. I
Right.
believe
You're on
there's-
another plane.
There's something else going on,
Wow. I like that, dude.
and nobody else can
That's
get
fucking-
it.
that's
and This is
awesome.
why I'm single, because women don't like to think like this.
His phone number is 555 bats. We gotta get
69.
69. Call him. He needs a date.
I don't need a date. You
I'm
understand?
kidding, you bastard. I'm kidding.
I have 3 girls right now, and I've got more than I can handle with just those 3.
There you go. 3 will drive you up the wall, dude. I'm struggling
Usually
with
I
just
have
one.
6.
6.
It's usually like back groupies. It's just
Damn.
like I'm like
Back groupies. Oh, dude.
It's like
we gotta talk about that. Because
Okay.
there are some women, kind of like the whole Elvis fetish.
Yeah, exactly. That's
There's
exactly
a lot
what
of
it is.
women that have the same fetish when it comes to Batman.
Exactly.
And some women have
Why do you think I have so
literally,
much sex?
literally slept with you just because you're Batman.
Yeah, that's why I have so much. They're called back groupies.
How come that doesn't work for Austin Powers?
It does. You just don't work it because you have a
you're
girlfriend.
right. You're right. Well, it was before I had a girlfriend. I just
could've
I
totally
hated
worked
women,
it.
like I said.
MGTOW.
Yeah.
MGTOW all the way. And for those of you about not home
Yeah.
playing the home game,
Yeah.
men going their own way.
Yeah.
I don't need a woman. I
Yeah,
just
'cause-
need a vagina for some reason.
Yeah, just.
And I know that sounds incredibly sexist.
No,
and misogynist.
that's fine.
But the fact is, like, that's the whole reason why I date women.
Yeah, just
Because
to get
if I wanted to
yeah.
have sex with men, I'd have sex with men. You know.
Thank God he doesn't.
Uh,
That'd be a whole other world of headaches.
no, I think you know what? I think I would be
It
happy.
is, huh?
I think I would be happy.
What?
It's called gay for a reason. Here's a little like, okay,
dude,
I don't
I'm
want to. I don't
speechless.
want. Okay,
Now that you mentioned that, it's almost like fuck. That kind of makes sense.
I'm gonna
'Cause
get
guys get
really-
along better than women.
I'm gonna get really political
Right?
here. I'm gonna
Oh.
get really
Oh,
fucking
shit.
break you down. Okay?
All right, here we go. I'm gonna have a seat.
My lesbian friends,
Yes.
they're all miserable
Yeah.
because they're dating.
Because they're
women.
dating women.
Yeah.
Women are pretty crazy, except
Yeah.
for Shannon.
And they act all
Yeah.
like, oh well, you know, and I love my lesbian friends. I treat them like bros. They're
Yeah.
like awesome, and I feel so sad for them because they're not dating lesbians. They're dating lipstick lesbians, like girls. They're just going through the motions.
and they
to
think
impress
they're
things.
yeah.
And-
Okay,
and
I got a
then-
question for you here.
Sure.
Now I know this is probably going to sound really weird, me asking, but how come you and Shannon, because you guys did have a history together,
Mm-hmm.
how come you guys didn't connect? How come you guys?
At the time, she was literally a blank slate of a chameleon. She was literally
Okay.
she would just.
So she was like one of those
She
that
would
would kind of
adopt.
adapt.
She would
Okay.
adopt to her boyfriend.
Okay.
And I've had
That's
too many.
interesting.
I've had too many.
Right.
And
Was she doing the same thing with you?
she was.
Really?
But that's the thing. Like you do that to everyone. So, but
I
with
guess.
her,
Yeah.
she was literally a blank slate.
Okay.
There was nothing geeky about her.
Right.
She did the Star Trek and the Power Rangers all on her own.
Right.
But it was because that she was introduced to concepts like
Doctor Who. Yeah.
and things
Yeah.
like that made her embrace that.
Right.
So at the time, I just looked at her as being too much work and not
Mm-hmm.
on the same page.
Wow.
And I then introduced her to an individual who I
Okay.
thought was
Was the right
me.
connection. Right.
me
Right.
only with the patience.
Right.
Like
right.
like I like to think of myself as not worthy of.
We're not worthy.
Because Shannon is amazing.
She is. She's an incredible woman.
And
incredible woman.
And I recognize that.
Yeah,
I just recognize that being with her, as amazing as it would be a lot of work on my part to get her up to my level.
Like you were saying earlier about what you saw in a woman, or what you wanted to see in a woman.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you wanted them to just...
I want equality.
Right.
And she was coming at me with, like, literally a blank slate.
Right,
which
right.
I'm not a parent-child format. I like equality. I like my mate to be on, like, a zombie survival expert like myself.
Right.
Different skill set maybe, but on the same fucking page so that we cover each other's bases, but still have the same, this is going to happen, this is what we're going to do. Right.
That makes sense. sense.
So
now,
Shannon,
apparently she liked your brother as well.
That's how we met.
That's how you guys met. Yeah, that's right. I don't know if she dated. I can't remember.
Totally.
Did they date?
Totally.
Okay. But it was one of those things where you guys sort of connected. I thought for sure, like after meeting her and knowing you, I thought for sure you guys would have gotten together way before I even came into the picture.
Oh, trust me, if I had gotten to a level of desperation, probably.
So are you looking, obviously you're not looking for Shannon, obviously you're looking for somebody...
an equal.
To yourself.
I've never met one.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is it's
I met
it's
individuals
tough.
who thought they were superior to me,
Right.
and that was not the case at all, because like I just couldn't actually talk to them. They weren't on the same level as me.
Right.
So being on the same, trying to get them to the same level as me upset them.
Okay.
So obviously that wasn't a go.
Right.
And I'm not foolish enough to think that love wins out. You know, it's a matter of it's a drug.
It's the connection.
It's a drug.
Yeah, it's a drug too.
And when
but it's also the connection, because you have to have somebody that's sort of on the same playing field.
But
as
even
you are.
if you live with somebody for long enough, they'll be on the same page regardless, because they just recognize that.
But you adapt.
I don't want that. I want somebody who's just automatically, not me, but somebody who just gets me and accepts me.
Right.
And more often than not, you have to learn to love them, and it's like, I don't want that. I want
you want an instant
connection.
Yeah.
And not just attractiveness. Like, don't get me wrong, sex is awesome. That's gay. But that tends to be how I've actually sabotaged my own happiness in the past.
Right.
Is there have been the very, very few women that were porn star nymphomaniacs that made me fall in love with the vagina.
Right.
And I beta mailed my way through that entire relationship.
Really?
And it was horrible for me.
Wow. Well, there's one person that I know that you're interested in now. We're not going to mention names.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
We're not going to mention names. I know you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Now, you see her, and we've talked about this before.
And I'm an idiot for even.
You are.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
You're not really an idiot per se.
Stupid.
But we've talked about this numerous amount of times. Your connection with her is more of a spiritual connection as opposed to
I believe
sexual.
I'm trying to move it into sexual so that it can be a much more...
Of course.
Like, I found that the love that I've expressed to the women in my life, and I mean the true love, has been a direct result of sexual encounters.
Connection. Right.
And I know that sounds really shallow, but the fact of the matter is that's shallow
but
to
that's
you.
part of... That's
shallow to you. That's everything
But that's
to
part
me.
of it, though.
That is how I die for my friends.
That's
how,
right.
Well, maybe not my friends. I don't have sex with my friends. But
right.
My point is that...
If he's offering, I'll take it.
Like a bitch!
Oh, yeah!
Take it!
I'm joking.
My point is...
But, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I had to jump in on that one.
I want an equal. Like, I don't want somebody...
So you see this girl as an equal?
Yeah.
Oh, her. I like how you said, oh, her.
Yeah.
So you see... But sexually, we both don't believe
I think she's asexual. I think she literally does... Like, she's got the body of a porn star, but, like, she has never, ever, 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 ever done anything sexual in her life.
She's not a sexual creature.
Nope.
Definitely not.
Nope.
But, I mean, that's the thing.
And
but you still care about her, though.
She has told me about some of her sexual encounters, and they've been nothing but disappointing to her.
Really?
So, yeah, absolutely. So, that's why she has no hope. And it's like, and I'm not that arrogant, ignorant fucker.
No, that's funny.
I am not arrogant, ignorant motherfucker that thinks, oh, she just needs some of this dick. I'm not.
She needs the cock.
No, I'm not. I've never, ever thought that.
Sorry, that's a reference to my show, because we say that all the time.
She wants the cock. She wants the cock.
But, and going back to what I was saying earlier, but with that situation, you said you wanted a sexual being, and yet you still...
Have hope.
You have feelings, but you have feelings for her. Well, so obviously she meets your level, but not on that sexual.
Well, it's like I said. There's
thing.
like I have 4 rules.
Right.
And the majority of the bat groupies that make up my sex harem.
Right.
1 out of 4.
Okay.
2 out of 4.
Right.
Maybe. I had
This
a girl.
one has
My
3.
last girlfriend was 3.
Right.
But
You've never had
this girl
Yeah.
who I'm technically, my brain isn't,
Yeah.
or my heart
He's
is
infatuated.
infatuated. I like
Yes.
that. I like that.
That is a good word.
She's literally 3 out of 4.
Right.
So she's just as damaged.
So you're
I'm
waiting
looking for
for
4 out
yes.
of 4.
Okay.
And that's
okay.
all that my criteria is. As soon as like for example, for the first 6 months of everyone's relationship, we are lying.
Yes.
Not
We're
not
showing
in a
them
malicious way.
We're showing them the cover of the
best.
novel.
We're showing the best.
We're
of
showing
who
the
we are.
cover, but we're not actually showing them the story.
After 6 months, the
Yes.
real you, the
You.
farting,
You.
the smelly, the obnoxious.
That's
the,
right.
I do this just to piss you off. I'm going to deliberately slap you in the tits because I feel it's my right as your boyfriend to
Yeah.
antagonize you. Like,
Right.
that's shit. That's stupid stuff.
That is stupid stuff.
It is.
But it happens.
But the thing is, though, here's
Yeah.
the thing. I recognized I was doing it in my earlier years.
Right.
I don't anymore. I am literally the same person from day 1 until 6 months, until
Right.
2 years. And what ends up happening with the women in my life is that they change.
Yes.
And
Yes, they do.
I stay the same.
Right.
And they expect me to change.
They expect you to show the novel side instead of just the cover.
But the fact is, the cover is who I am.
The cover is the novel.
The cover's the book.
With him, yeah, exactly.
And I've literally just gone through so many relationships and so many women because they're not on the same page.
Right.
And I'm actually, like, I don't want to sound like a misogynist. I don't want to sound like a chauvinist, but
Yeah.
I'm starting to understand, or think to understand,
Yeah.
why women have been treated as animals for thousands and thousands of years.
Yeah.
Because when I have been in a relationship where the woman was in charge, I was miserable. When I've been in a
Yeah,
relationship,
because they treated you like
they did
shit.
and
yeah, absolutely.
I try to be like I'm Disney programmed,
Right.
So
Right.
I honestly believe the good will defeat evil. I honestly
You're the
think love
movie.
conquers all.
He's the movie guy.
Yeah.
You know,
I
he wants
literally-
that happy ending shit.
I hear a
which-
song and
yeah.
it activates
A
my
whole new
desire.
world.
It makes me want
Yeah.
to find a girl,
Right.
marry her, fuck her brains out, never
Yes.
have children with her, and make
Yep.
her as happy as possible. And I have just never.
How hard can that be, though?
It's apparently really
It's
hard.
a very
because-
hard thing.
because
yes.
women are counter to that.
That's right.
And
That's
if you
right.
don't believe me,
I agree.
Here's a little concept.
Okay.
Men invented romance. Women did not.
Really?
No. What's the
I
most,
did not know that. Oh yeah,
what's
actually.
the most romantic thing a woman has ever done to you? And don't say vagina.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Here's another one.
That's fucked up.
Think of all of the songs that are love songs,
sonnets,
love songs.
poetry.
Men.
Men.
Now.
Wow.
Think of all the women that
Again,
sing.
mind.
Think of all the women that sing love songs. Those songs are written by
men.
Now, the majority of the extremely well-selling artists that are female,
Yeah.
their bread and butter are breakup songs.
That's right.
Taylor Swift,
Yes.
Phoebe Dobbs,
Shania
things like that.
Twain.
Shania Twain.
Shania Twain.
What?
Yeah.
She was married for like 20 years.
Back in the day, if you listen to her lyrics, brother, she was all like destroying men.
I thought she was married.
Dude, any
what
man
about-
of mine
What about?
has to accept me for the bitch that I am.
What's the other song she sang?
Man, I feel like a woman.
No, the other one.
What? That don't impress me
Yeah.
much? That don't impress me much. Dude.
Oh.
You could be
yeah,
Brad
right.
Pitt. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
you
you're
see
right.
what I'm saying?
You're right.
Diminishing toward. But that was written by Mutt Lange, her fucking producer. Because if you hear her new album, she's all sob story. Like I said in episode, I think #1 when I did this, or episode 2. Sorry, but
my point is
yeah.
that women are not capable of romance.
Yeah.
Men are.
Yes,
I
they are.
honestly believe
Hopeless
men are the
romantics.
voice of good, and
Yeah.
because if you think about it in the classical sense of the yin yang, the Taoism of like black versus white, and
Yeah,
good
yeah.
versus evil, and man versus woman, and
Right.
pleasure versus pain.
Yeah, yeah.
I honestly have to question whether or not women even enjoy sex.
I question that sometimes.
And here's why I
Yeah.
question this. Very young, at a very
Yeah,
young
yeah,
age.
yeah.
Allow me to convey a story of Greek
Please do.
mythology.
Yeah, go ahead.
Greek mythology.
Yeah.
Back in the day, Hera and Zeus were having an argument about who had more pleasure during sex,
Right.
women or men. And for some dumb reason, they brought King Midas in. Remember Midas? He was the guy with the golden touch. He touched shit, and then he almost starved to death because everything turned to gold. That fucking idiot.
Sure.
They brought him into the mix. Another
Okay.
dude. Another
Right.
guy.
Another dude.
So right away, and I'm like, I'm 12.
Right.
I just learned how to read. All right. So I'm reading this shit, and already my brain is going, wait,
Whoa, something's
you
wrong.
have a conversation between a man and
Yeah.
a woman. Two opposite sides of the coin. Two individuals trying to express their opinion. Who
Right.
has more pleasure during sex? And I didn't even know about pleasure and sex.
Right.
I was just reading
You were that
what
young.
it said.
Yeah.
And what it said was Zeus says women
Right.
feel more pleasure during sex.
Right.
And Hera's like, fuck you, men feel more pleasure during sex.
Right.
And King Midas, being the deciding vote, goes, oh no, obviously women have more pleasure during sex.
Right.
And then,
If it's done right.
did you hear what he just said?
If it's done
that
right.
ignorant fucking shit.
I'm just throwing it at you. Fuck off. Go ahead.
You just threw in the face of exactly
if they
what the
finally
story.
have the right
Thank you, King
orgasm.
Midas. Okay, King Midas.
That orgasm's pretty
You
good.
know what happened to King
They
Midas?
get multiple orgasms. We don't, bro.
They say they do.
Yeah, they could be.
What
lying.
if multiple
Yeah.
orgasms are simulated contractions for childbirth? Therefore,
Wow.
that's kind of painful.
Yeah.
And they're experiencing pain.
Right.
Oh yeah, they're telling us it feels good. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that is an orgasm, but I don't believe it. Now, getting back to my story you interrupted.
Okay, go on.
Midas,
I'm sorry.
Midas.
Midas.
Because he
Continue.
literally said what fucking King Midas
What
did.
he was-
He
yeah.
sided with Zeus.
Okay.
Two guys against one woman.
Right.
And the woman was probably telling the fucking truth because
Okay.
that was the fucking point.
Yes.
So,
I was just trying to
She-
get a rise out of you, bastard.
so why? I'm telling
Because
the
I love
story.
seeing this.
Why? So,
Go on. I'm sorry.
Hera,
Yes.
the thorn in Hercules' side.
Right.
For good reason.
Okay.
Zeus, you cheating cunt.
Yeah, cunt. Yeah.
She-
Yeah, fucking cunt. Yeah.
She then cursed King Midas to have
Okay.
the ears of an ass for the rest of his days. And that is why, in that time period, the Phoenicians had a specific, style of hat.
Right.
Because he wore that hat to cover these fucking ears that had been transmutated onto him.
Wow.
And once again, King Midas, a fucking idiot. And it always made me question
Yeah.
why sexuality was so female dependent.
Right.
Because it doesn't make sense to me. If you've
No.
ever had an orgasm,
Yeah.
men or ladies,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care who I'm talking to in this podcast, or what is this? What is this? What is this thing called?
Is it
A recording?
podcast?
Is it a podcast?
Extra to the show.
Extra show.
Sure. Why not?
Orgasms feel so goddamn amazingly fucking good that men are willing to lose their jobs
Yes.
over a quick experience of
Yes.
one.
A quickie.
And yet no woman I've ever met has ever had that issue, that problem, and they have,
Yeah.
quote unquote, multiple orgasmic ability. Which means they should be able to feel fucking amazingly good
And they should
more
crave it.
than us.
They should crave it more than us. Absolutely.
Precisely.
Absolutely.
Now, they
Yeah.
suggest that they have a sex drive.
Right.
But with the onset of menopause
Yes.
and with the bullshit of prudeness and religious context and
Menstruation.
whatever, I don't give a fuck about menstruation.
Okay.
I'll eat the hymen out of a dead donkey. I
A
swear.
dead donkey. I got a question for you. And this, you can answer again if you want. Are you a romantic?
No. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm not a beta male anymore.
Okay.
Back in the day, I wrote
Yeah.
the book on nice guys. And I used to be romantic. I used to write poetry. I used to get the
Yep.
flowers. I used to try to learn to play the guitar. I fucking did the Disney shit. And you know what that did?
What?
It caused me to go insane because I was a 21-year-old virgin.
I.
It just wasn't getting anywhere. So you know what
Wow.
happened?
Yeah.
I gave up. I stopped trying to give a fuck about women. I went MGTOW.
Yeah.
Going my own way.
Right.
And the moment I stopped trying to please a girl,
Boom.
oh, I couldn't knock the pussy away without a stick.
Like couples retreat. Boom.
It was
Encouragement.
insulting to my sensibilities.
Right.
My upbringing, my
Yeah.
Disney programming had lied to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because, as you know, Beauty and the Beast.
Oh.
Beauty
You
and the
going there?
Beast. Oh,
All right.
yes.
Go there.
Two different stories
Yes.
from two different perspectives,
Mm-hmm.
male and female.
That's right.
Women look at it as a story about change. Oh, if I love this beast, he'll change into my Prince
Into a
Charming.
perfect prince.
No, you dumb fucks.
You dumb cunt.
You dumb cunts. This is what Beauty and the Beast is about. Men are horny, hairy, smelly beasts We're fucking pigs, you dumb fucks. We're pigs.
Neil's interview is going to be totally different, by the way.
Yeah, it's gonna be full of beta male social justice. You're gonna love it. It's something. I'm gonna make you think. I'm gonna insult
gonna make you ponder.
I'm gonna make you
Yes.
question your fucking reality.
You know, every time after
Shut up! I'm still in the Beauty of the Beast.
Every time I hang out with him, I always go home and I think. I do.
Good.
This man
Think
makes
some
me
more.
think. You know,
Beauty and the
Mandela
Beast.
Effect. Mandela Effect. I did research after I hung out with
We're
this guy.
not done yet.
Oh,
and he's
okay.
interrupting.
I am. Thank you. I have to.
Women.
I have to.
To get back, women believe that it's about change. Now,
Right.
men,
Yes.
horny, hairy, stinky,
Men in
silly
tights.
beasts. We think that the story is about acceptance,
Right.
Because she accepted the horny, smelly, stinky beast, and because she accepted him, love allowed him to fuck her.
Love prevailed.
Well, no, the shedding,
Shed
the
all of
horns,
his shit.
He was
yeah.
able to put
Became
his
a
male
sexy bastard. Yeah.
human dick into the female, because
Yeah.
that's what it's all about, guys. It's all about sex. It's always about sex. That's why
Always.
the porn industry.
Yeah.
That's why the
That's why the
prostitution-
internet exists, because of fucking porn.
Yeah,
By the
and
way.
then we have these social justice
That's
warriors,
right.
and here's
Yeah.
my commentary on these.
Yeah.
I'm seeing.
SJWs.
It's not even the social. It's the feminist movement that's
Okay.
really pissing me off. This is what it
Okay.
is.
Yeah.
I have a plethora of beautiful women in my life who sell themselves as a sexual object, and
Right.
they are not sexy. They are prudes.
Yeah.
That they do not touch. They don't masturbate.
Yeah.
Sexuality is not a part of their lifestyle. In fact, they resent all men who jerk off to their image. They think that
Bastard.
those people are the worst type of scum, despite the fact those are the guys paying their bills.
Yeah.
And this is what upsets me the most.
Yeah.
Back in the day, before the days of the internet,
Right.
the only women that were adored in that pornographic context of jerking off to were sex symbols.
Yes.
Individuals that went to LA, that went to the Playboy Mansion and said,
Yeah.
I want to pose naked. I want men to see me like this.
I want
This is
men
what I
to pleasure
want.
themselves. Yeah, yeah.
This is what I want.
Yeah.
So the reality that is our world focused on those women, and those women achieved those goals.
Right.
And they got all the dick pics. All of them, because that's what men think women want.
And then
we
they
see
resented
boobs
it.
and ass, and we think,
Right.
oh, well, if you see our dick, it'll have the exact same respect and
Yep.
and same
Yep.
context to you,
Yep.
women. But no, that's not how women work.
Nope.
But you don't tell us that.
Yep.
So this is what we have. 2018.
Yeah.
All of these young, hot, very hot
Okay.
women
Yep.
who are not sexy.
Nope.
They're not.
They're not. They don't know how to
They're
use
taking
their
their clothes off.
sexuality, yeah.
They're taking their clothes
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
They're showing off the goods.
Yeah.
But they've never had an orgasm in their entire life.
That's right.
They have no desire to be jerked off to, and
That's
it
right.
insults the very mindset that men view them as a sex object, because
Right.
they attack these men
Yeah.
in public when they're trying to get their pictures, because oh my god, you're walking around in a bikini.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
sure, it's the Mortal Kombat character, but you're walking around in a bikini.
Oh, she looked hot, by the way.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
Everyone does, but that's
I'm
not
thinking
my
of one
point.
in particular where she did the Mortal Kombat thing, and I was like, God damn.
Yeah, and but the
Sorry.
but the thing is though
Yeah.
is like
But no,
as
you're
men,
right, you're right.
as
Yeah.
men we view that as like that is the greatest fucking thing in the world. That's
That's right.
awesome. You
Yeah.
are sexy.
Yes.
In our mind, we think you are sexy because you're willing to take your clothes off. Because
That's
if you're
right.
willing to take your clothes off, that means you're not only willing to take your clothes off, you're also willing to have a dick in you and an orgasm
And
all
you're
over
a
that. dick.
sexual being. You're a sexual being.
Exactly.
But they're not.
They're not.
They're not.
So
In other words, they're cock
all
tease.
these women,
cock
they are-
teases. Big time. Oh shit. I just hit a fucking nerf.
if you're a cock tease,
Woosah.
if you're a cock tease,
Oh, shit.
you are the worst.
Flesh
worst type of
eating
human.
fucking.
I will
yeah.
I will dine with a Nazi over a cock tease.
But not a grammar Nazi.
I would rather speak and
Yeah.
shake the hands of a murderer
Oh.
than to fucking deal with a cock tease.
Wow. Wow. Dude, I think we should end on that note because you do have to go to work.
I'm good. I've got another 10 minutes.
Do ya?
I got another 40 minutes.
Yeah, but we could do. We'll
We have
do it
another
time.
40 minutes, and
We'll
we're
get,
still being interrupted in 4 different
take
subject
off.
matters.
We'll get together another time.
But we were talking about
Yeah.
the feminism thing. So
okay.
they're reacting to
Okay. All right.
all these dick pics.
Right.
So this
Okay.
dick
I'm
pic
sorry.
shaming.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I know you.
Dick
Yeah.
shaming is what I'm seeing
Yes.
here.
Okay.
And what
Sure.
I'm-
We'll continue because I remember
you
you
have to
did.
understand, like this is something I want
Yeah.
to talk
Yeah.
about.
Okay. Go.
So
'Cause we did talk about this before the show.
And you said bring it up on the show.
Bring it up,
And
absolutely.
Once
So,
again,
interrupted.
Worst interviewer I've ever had because
Fuck you.
he asks you a question and you don't get to answer it. Or if
I am
you do get
letting
to
you-
answer it,
dude.
you get cut off.
I-
So there still is no answer.
I'm letting
you are
you
literally
answer.
talking,
Yeah.
and I'm saying nothing.
Right. So go, you fuckers.
I'm trying, Del. I'm trying very hard.
Not hard enough because you're saying this shit. Now go and tell us the story. You gotta go to work, man.
In 40 minutes.
40 minutes. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Oh,
I work at
yeah,
11.
because you're that close. Dude, this
Literally
can't
that
be a
close.
2-hour show, man.
You said it was going to be a 3-hour show.
3-hour show?
And now he's telling me it can't be a 2-hour
I don't
show.
want to watch this
So
for
apparently,
2 hours.
you told me you're editing this.
No, I'm not.
Then why is there
What you
like
see is what you get.
why did you say that there was going to be extras like deleted
Oh, no,
scenes?
that's the stuff we did
deleted
prior.
scenes. Yeah, exactly.
No,
So when
that's
you
all
start
the extra content, like all the behind the scenes.
the stuff that doesn't make
footage.
sense, he can edit out.
No,
is shit that he should.
no,
and
no.
it'll be faster, quicker, and okay. never
No,
mind.
this is all...
It's all like a live
The
stream.
extra stuff is what we did at the beginning with the behind the
I
scenes
don't think
stuff.
we're like the Joe Rogan podcast. We're not that interesting. That man will teach
Go,
you
just
shit.
tell us... Continue on with what you were mentioning about...
So all these
There you go.
hot girls
Yes.
are getting dick pics.
Dick pics.
So many dick pics that they
Dick
could
pics.
literally like delete them off of their phone and their phone would be lighter. And
And you can actually make a stack of them.
but what they're doing
You
is
know.
they're shaming these men.
Okay.
And they're and they come off as self-righteous and they come off as like very stupid because
Yeah.
they're posting cleavage shots, they're posting underwear shots, they're
Yeah,
posting
yeah.
their sexuality or
Right.
their perceived sexuality.
Right.
And men, being the simple humans that we are,
Yes.
we literally
Very
think,
simple.
We literally think equality in sexuality. We literally think you want orgasms as much as we do. So
We
when
wanna
you
think
show us
that.
boobs
Yeah.
and you show us vag and you show
Yeah.
us the ass,
Yeah.
we literally, and that gets us hard, we literally think that if we show you our hardness,
Yeah.
that'll make you
That'll entice you.
pointy,
Yeah.
moist, wet, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
I know moist is a horrible word.
That's
to
a
the
great
women.
word.
I love
Great
it, but
word. I
every
fucking
woman
love
I've
that
ever
word.
met hates it.
Moist is sexy.
It is.
Yeah.
But every woman
'Cause
I've ever met
a moist
hates
pussy, that's what you want.
Sopping.
So-
Sopping wet.
Sopping wet.
Just dripping.
Just dripping
Fucking,
with goodness.
That's what I'm talking
Yes.
about. The honey So anyway,
Continue with your
so
points,
men
sir.
thinking that women are
Yeah.
just like men when it comes to sexuality, we send the dick pics thinking
Yeah.
that's exactly what will get your motors running, and
That's
then all of
right.
a sudden our dick pics are being posted on
Yep.
Facebook and
Being made fun
shamed.
of.
Now,
Yeah. Look
at this guy sent
me a picture of his cock.
yeah, and he's like,
You know?
and, like I have another person that's like, I
Yeah.
don't. She's constantly on getting sent BDSM stuff,
Hmm.
and I can only assume that it's because she's posting pictures of her in handcuffs or something.
Yeah,
I don't
or
know what.
leather.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
when you post this shit, this
Yeah.
is the behavior.
That's the reaction
That's
you
the
get.
reaction.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's been going on for years, and you still haven't figured it out.
I know.
It upsets me to no end because
Yeah.
you're not smart. You're
Right.
not, and you're doing this self-righteous. Look at these losers! Ha ha ha!
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
sending
yeah.
their dicks. Ha ha! ha. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, here's what I get upset about.
Okay.
When I'm sexting
Yeah.
the current bat groupie or a friends with benefits or somebody I care about,
Yes.
all they have to do is send me pictures.
Yeah. And then you're ready to
I
go.
have to write a goddamn fucking Harlequin novel. I have to write. They don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
see me.
Yeah.
They don't want to see this. Even when I'm
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
best of shape. Even when
Yeah.
I've shaved my hair and
Yeah.
I've got everything all trimmed and I'm
Yeah.
like ripped and fucking working out. They don't want to see that. They don't want to see my dick. They
Right.
don't want to see any of it.
Yeah.
They say they do, and I humor the one odd one here and there.
Yep,
but
yep,
I
yep.
know the truth.
They
I'm not
want
an
the
idiot.
audio.
They want the
Yeah.
idea.
That's
So I'm
right.
sitting there like,
Yeah.
I will gladly take down your panties.
Ooh, damn it, you're
Drag
good.
it off of your ankles and throw it across the room.
And pull off.
And then I will spread your legs
Yes.
with the force of a wrestler on the
Ooh.
match of Raw.
Encouragement.
And then I will bury
Yeah.
my face into your quivering mound of love pudding.
Oh,
And
damn.
just keep licking and sucking
Whoa.
until all the juice has been
Whoa.
pulled out of your body.
You're turning
The
me
whole
on.
while drinking it like it was a milkshake because that's how much I love your pussy.
Right.
I will drink the juice straight out of it like a juice box until you are dry. Like, no. I have to fucking write all that shit, and all she has to do is...
Yeah. But we're
Fuck
more
you.
we're more visual creatures as opposed to women who are more like the imaginative,
I'm sorry.
But that's
if
the way
you're
it
gonna-
is.
If you're gonna
That's the
fucking
unfortunate part.
present yourself as a
Yeah.
sexual being to men,
Then be a sexual
then
fucking
be a
being.
fucking sexual
That's right.
slut. Be
Yes.
a whore.
Be a cunt. No,
I have,
a whore. We want
I
a
have
whore.
no respect for
Right.
prudes, Christians, or anything that like believes in like no sex. Like if you've
Yeah.
never had an orgasm, I don't think of you as a person.
Yeah.
You're not a person to me.
You need to work on
If you're
that.
a woman and you've never had an orgasm,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're not a goddamn person. You're not even a thing.
But that's why.
But if you are a whore, if you're a nympho,
If you want the cack.
I will respect, even if I never have sex with you,
Right.
I will respect you as a human being. I will treat
Yeah.
you like a man. I will treat you like a human
Like an equal.
being. Like an equal. Which is what I believe you feminist
Yeah.
fucks
Oh,
want.
jeez. Man, this is going to be the most loved show I've done.
If you don't get some hate mail, I'll be very disappointed.
I'll be disappointed. But dude, we should wrap it up. We got.
Apparently I'm boring.
I got another interview to do, obviously now. But no, I mean we've already chatted enough. We've got an idea of what you are, which is great.
I don't think so, because he kept interrupting.
It keeps
during the
going.
good times.
Take off. It keeps going. Trust me. This man's got layers. He's got lots of layers.
I'm
and
more
he's-
complicated, more intelligent
Here we
than you'll
go.
ever understand.
There we go. But Sky, I do want to thank you very much for
Well,
being
thanks for
on the
having me, brother.
show.
It's a pleasure.
Very
Always.
much appreciated.
I'm so
And
glad
obviously,
you're in my
thank you
life,
for bringing the cigarellos.
Thanks for bringing the...
Yeah.
Brandy?
Well, it didn't last very long because we
That was
actually
good.
we drank that real quick. But I
You're
do
an
want to
alcoholic,
thank you
sir.
so much. If you guys haven't donated already, please donate. Patreon.com/Del Morgado Show, or you can go check out OnlyFans.com/Del Morgado Show. However you found me, I appreciate the fact that you guys are watching, and I love you guys for watching or listening to my show.
I tolerate you.
Yeah. Yes. Every other Mondays.
acceptable.
Every other Mondays, 9 o'clock, and you can check it out on realityradio101.com. Sky Westman, you can check him out again.
London
Where?
Batman on Facebook.
There you go.
I'm also on Instagram as Sky_is_Batman.
_Batman.
I am not a cosplayer. I am not a children-friendly human being.
Okay.
I'm also not going to put up with your bullshit.
Amen.
So,
do you have an email address people can contact?
Oh, you're not having my email. Fuck that. No, you can't
Okay,
have that.
so there you go. Contact me on Facebook. You did have a website at one point, didn't you?
No, I just have the Facebook.
Facebook,
It's
okay.
a Facebook page, London Batman. You
London
can contact
Batman.
me if you
Yeah.
are desperate for justice.
Right.
Nothing
Oh.
more.
Ooh.
If you want your
That
children
was good.
with the fear of
No, do that with the Batman voice. Yeah.
What?
Do that with the Batman voice.
If you're looking for
Yeah.
justice.
Wait, we should get the mask. If you got a mask that you can just slip
Right
on.
there.
Oh, fuck yeah, we gotta do that.
Yeah.
Hold on, okay, hold on. Oh, here we go. And he's got an awesome beard to go with it, too. Yes. So,
Scruffy motherfucker.
keep the original voice that you had.
Oh, but I'm doing. Oh,
Yeah. Not the Affleck. Not Affleck.
just like Affleck.
Do the old one, the Christian Bale version.
Christian Bale.
There you go.
If you're looking for justice, you came to the right band. Allow me to explain how I function.
Yes.
If you have a child that's disobedient and doesn't listen to you, I will put the fear of God into him. Invite me into your home. I will
Yes.
hide in his closet.
Yes.
I have the technology to shut off the lights in his room with a push of a button. And when he's been particularly naughty,
Yes.
and when you want him to fucking listen to you, you tell him if you don't behave, you're being a bad boy.
Bad.
And bad boys get beat up by superheroes. I will break down the closet door, shake him like a baby, and say, listen to your parents, because I don't have any. So you need to listen to your parents. Stop being a brat. And I'll throw them on the bed and walk out.
Yes.
And every time I've done this, 3 separate occasions,
Uh-huh.
the child was worthy of Santa's presence.
The voice. Keep doing the
The
voice.
child. The child behaved like you wanted to and expected your child to.
Yes.
Free comic book day.
I love
Some
you,
kid was
bastard.
kicking some pylons. I said, stop kicking my cones. And I happened to know his mother.
Right.
And she was like, I know him, so
Yeah.
you better listen to Batman. I do know your mother, and I will frickin' wait in your closet and scare the crap out of you until you obey her.
Wow.
An hour later, she comes out
This
of
is
the
a
comic
great
book
ad.
store.
Great ad.
And she goes, my God,
the cat.
my child has
Yes.
never behaved as much in public as he is. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Because negative influence. Not this positive shit. Oh, I love my child. My child's impressed. No. Beat the fuck out of your children. They're
Whoa.
cunts. They're brats. and you know it.
A
And
message
they're
from
gonna grow up to be
Batman.
cartons.
No, wait. As you're still Batman.
What?
I gotta ask you,
What do you want?
How was Father's Day?
How's Father's Day? You little fucking brat! I'll tell you how Father's Day was. It was lonely. I sat there and I ate all the ice cream.
Oh, fuck.
You know,
Oh, wait, no, better yet, how's Family Day?
What's Family Day? Is that a day where you spend with your family? Because they didn't have that when I was a kid. You know what else they didn't have as a kid? Parents!
Parents! Go, SMH! SMH!
I'm an orphan? Alfred, you never told me.
Oh, fuck. That's why I love this bastard. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Del Morgado, extra.
Sky Westman, awesome. Thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you again in a few minutes, because I'm going to do an interview with Neil Temple.
No, you're going to see him next week. When
Yes.
You're going to do it right.
Next one.
When you're going to literally post this.
Every day.
And 5 minutes later, post
Post
his.
Neil.
No, you wait, you
Yes.
post mine,
Yeah.
and then you wait, and then you post his.
Okay.
And then whatever the 18 you did during that week.
Yeah.
You wait a week.
Free for a week.
No fucking idea how to do podcasts. You need to watch my boy Joe Rogan and learn how to do this shit properly.
You're fucking killing me.
Because you don't know how to do your job, apparently. I have to do it all for you.
But no, hold me when you say that. Like, grab me like, yeah.
You don't know how to do your job. I have to do it for you. Fucking. Sorry, I spit when I talk. But it's the spit of justice.
Okay, guys, we'll see you next time.
Go away.
Cheers.
Nobody loves you.
Oh, fuck, dude, you're killing me.
The happy nihilist has left the building.
Yes.
That oxymoron, figure that shit out.
Figure it. I'm just gonna keep fucking filth.
You will love it, or you won't.
Oh, fuck.
It's a 50-50
We
toss
should.
of a coin.
He's got a Wolverine mask. We should have gotten that too.
I could do that too.
You can do
That's easier to put on. In fact, it works with the beard. Duh.
Does it? All right, here, go try that real quick. The show's
best.
already over, so this is all extras here. But whatever. Thank you guys for joining us.
Hey, Bob.
Edit this, really?
No, I don't.
He doesn't edit it. It's just gonna be like this.
Oh, here we go. Well,
Yeah,
now
like
it's gonna be
great.
edited. It's gonna be blip. You know, one of those blip. Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
talking about. Bob.
You sound like the same voice you just did before.
Nah, it's
Here's
a
your
different
other
voice
claw.
altogether.
Here's your other claw,
I
Wolverine.
don't want that one. I want the other one.
Well, that's the other one.
No, this one is.
Oh, okay, there we go. All right. We're
Snip
talking
bitch.
to Wolverine here in the studio.
Put another shrimp on the Barbie, motherfucker. Yeah.
And he's not that hairy, though.
Oh, yeah, that's what she
He should
do.
be a lot hairier. Oh,
Yeah, well, I am a hairy motherfucker.
What
Oh,
you gonna
yeah.
do?
What you gonna do, bub?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Macho
Macho Wolverine. Coming at ya with my adamantium claws. Oh, yeah, bub.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you end it, bub. That's how it's done.
What'd you say? What'd you
That's
say?
gonna be my Wolverine voice. From now on, oh yeah! Recognize the Canadian sensation that is the Wolverine, bub. Gonna dab.
What you gonna do?
Gonna dab. Wolverine dabs, because he's cooler than you.
SMH.
I shake my head. I pity the fool. I hurt
That sounds
myself.
like Mr. T.
Yeah, shiny.
That looks pretty fucking awesome.
I know. It's the beard.
Damn, man.
Let's get some Coors Light in these
like
motherfuckers, bub. Macho Wolverine, Logan, son of the Japanese, Canadian,
Mr. T.
sensational Sherry is my silver fox. That's why he wanted me on the show, to show you how it's done to entertain. If I don't have YouTube contact me or Patreon going, we want to give you your own show, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Oh, take off, eh?
Oh, yeah. Bob and Doug McKenzie as Canadians.
We didn't even talk about that on the show.
Oh,
eh?
I know, right?
We
That's
should
literally-
do that real quick, eh? Okay.
Oh,
How's it going? No, you guys
so
do it, eh?
I'm Bob, and this is my brother Doug,
How's it going, eh?
and we're the McKenzie brothers.
Yeah, beauty. Beauty.
Take off, Ocean.
Yeah, we need some more beer, eh?
Totally, eh? Like, you gotta get some of that buzz.
This guy works pretty good as Bob McKenzie, eh?
And he does a pretty good Doug.
Oh, take off, eh?
Totally. Well, you know, Mom loved me better,
Yeah.
eh?
No way.
Totally.
No.
I wouldn't lie.
No way. I was the one who went and bought the beer, eh?
Yeah, but I bought the smokes, eh?
Oh.
So, you know.
Oh, good
you
point,
gotta
eh?
understand. Right.
Oh,
quiet.
real quick,
Right.
let's sing the "O Canada" song. Eh?
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Do you know the lyrics?
No,
They
not
changed
really.
that
Eh?
shit, yeah?
They change it every month because there's
Oh.
too many French people.
Totally, eh? All right, so.
Okay, let's try it out, eh?
Oh, okay.
Oh, Canada, our home. What did I say?
It's the national anthem.
Oh,
eh?
okay.
Hoser?
Our home and native land.
Beauty. Through patriot love. And all our sons.
No, that's not how it goes, eh?
No?
No, true patriot love and all thy sons command.
I was singing that and he cut me off.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Eh? With glowing hearts,
we see the
rights are true north, strong and free.
Eh?
Eh? From far and wide.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
We stand
On guard for thee.
For thee.
For thee, eh?
Hey, you.
Beauty.
You.
Okay.
You.
Yeah. You. God, keep our land. Keep it beauty, eh?
Glorious
and free.
Free beer.
Free beer.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
You.
You.
Oh, Canada, we stand on guard
Fur. That's a good trade, eh?
Fur, eh?
Yeah, we trade fur in Canada.
Oh, yes. Oh, totally, eh?
You're fucking awesome there, buddy.
Macho Man, Rainy yeah. Wolverine coming at you. But seriously, we should hit the stop button.
Yeah,
so
don't worry about that, man. We'll.
You're just gonna cut it.
I'll just cut it and fucking.
I don't believe you. You're so lazy.
I'm gonna keep this shit.
Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna leave.
Neil, unfortunately, our interview won't be as long because I got to tonight.
I need to go because you guys are sick of me.
He's got to work.
Dell doesn't listen, so.
What? You son of
worst interview I've ever had.
Take off.
Have fun.
Take off, eh?
It's been a pleasure.
You bastard. Yeah, thank you, brother. It is recording, sir.
It is recording.
It is recording.
Hi, everybody.
There you go.
TV land. You didn't grab the.
This may be used, so careful what you say, sir. Careful what you say. Here we go.
Do what you gotta do.
Mr. Sky Westman.
Hi.
Yeah, we haven't started yet. This is all behind the scenes.
Oh, this is extended cut.
Extended cut. So now we're gonna pour ourselves a little brandy. Yes.
He's a good man. He treats me
Brandy.
well.
And well, you're a good man too.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got me some coats. It's fantastic. All right, let me pour some brandy.
Do what you gotta do.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hi, buddy.
let us pour us some lovely brandy to enjoy our
Because that's what
tiny
men do.
cigars. And this is, I've been dying to get this bastard on my show forever. Fantastic. Oh shit. I should warn you guys, actually, by the time you see this clips, or these clips, we're probably already 2 hours in, because this man can chat.
Oh yeah.
You like that concept?
I'm seeing a lot of women selling their lewds and their nudes on this Patron. And,
Patreon, yeah.
Patreon.
Patron.
And whatever.
I decided free for a week, and I told my mom that. You know what she tells me? She goes, no, it's no good. I'm like, what do you mean it's no good? And she goes, nah, it's too long.
In a week, you could have your entire
No, but she goes, that's too
fan
long.
base.
She goes, you should have a day only. And I'm like, really?
Wow.
I was laughing my fucking ass off. All right, let's light these puppies up and get ready, man.
Oh yeah, I need
Is it?
water.
Oh. Okay, never mind. Okay, picture the mask. Okay, wait. Yeah, hold the mask up. There
Do you
go.
see it with this?
Oh,
black
do like a puppet thing where you move the mouth.
Hi, Gary.
No,
I
no.
want you to be my friend. Are you my friend?
Oh,
Gary?
Neil actually brought us a cup of water. Okay. I've never seen him actually put the mask on.
So I can actually.
Take off, eh?